Calling out all my nerds, freaks, and geeks. It's mob time.
Don't tune in cause it's showtime. Go ahead and call the gang up for the one time. Rap food rhyme, got them on the line. And my life's still great, I'm doing just fine. Hands up.
Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another Blerd Mob production. I'm your host, Food. I'm joined by
Is your voice coming through the right mic? Food?
Yeah, I was finna say, is it me or does she sound weird?
Almost sound like you're talking through something else aside from your regular mic.
Well,
Now I hear you.
you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now, Mr. Krabs?
All right, start over, and you got to be excitable. Be like, the welcome to
got-
Blerd Mom and all that.
Nah, I'm not starting over. But welcome, everybody. I apologize for the weird way my mic was sounding.
Now she didn't want to start it over. That's crazy.
Yeah,
She's supposed to set the tone.
okay, here we go. Let me.
It's too late.
It's too late.
We didn't waste enough time.
We was already gonna be wasting time if y'all made me start over. I'm trying to keep it pushing.
Had you started over, you'd have been done starting over by now. That's my point.
Exactly, but she wanted to complain.
Who complaining?
So are you gonna start over? Or you gonna keep it going?
We gonna keep it going. Golly. But make sure y'all follow us on our social media platforms. We're on Instagram at the Blerd Mob Pod. We're on Twitter at the Blerd Mob. And you can find us on Facebook and TikTok at the Blerd Mob Podcast. I apologize to everybody who thought we would be streaming on Facebook Live, but the software that we're using not the software, Facebook has some new guidelines on how we can go live. So we're not there yet. But once we get there, we'll be back. If this is your first time checking us out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're watching us on YouTube and if you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. Here go Ralph. Y'all look nice.
I feel like you should jump in, Ralph, since I ain't heard from you in a minute.
He said he got the cough. He got the sniffle whiffles.
The sniffle whiffles?
Yeah.
Got that vid.
Not the vid. Not the summer vid.
Summer vid. Ain't this when it get contagious? Now that I think about it.
Ain't this when it get hot?
Yeah. Ain't that like the prime? Galvin, you the doctor.
Not Galvin, you the doctor.
That's not what doctors do, but COVID.
You should know the stats.
Transmitted any time of the year.
Anytime, 24/7. E for everybody. E for every season.
Which is why they make you get boosters throughout the year.
Okay, see, that's why I go to you, the medical professional.
I think you should go to your actual doctor.
That is a public health fact, not a medical fact. There's a difference between the two.
I also think you should talk to your doctor.
You go to the doctor. You go to the doctor when you're already sick. You listen to us before you get sick. We keep you from getting sick.
We learned something new today.
Yeah,
I like that. Public health, okay.
But it's been a minute since we've been on live. King Ron, how y'all been doing?
Oh, I'm supposed to go first.
Dang, y'all still not gonna go?
I'll go first. Man, shout out to my auntie. She just got married. Beautiful wedding on the beach out in Biloxi. It was lovely. Got to hang out with some family. Got to see some friends. Back in my hometown when driving through. Ended up extending the trip, and it was a good time. It was a real good time.
You said it was at the beach. Y'all wore shoes?
Bro, I was burning the fuck up. I was because I didn't think to myself. I just knew I had to escort my other auntie down the aisle, and I wore full button down, some slacks. I sweated that motherfucker out. Everybody did. We was all hot. That was Mississippi weather.
That they made y'all put that on them suits up there on that beach like that.
I ain't wear a suit. She said I could dress
at the end of June.
Y'all was supposed to go out there with loose linens on that blow in the wind.
Yeah, loose linens.
Like in the movie. Like,
yeah.
But shout out to your auntie, Black Love. Shout out to your auntie.
Look.
She have to have y'all in thick ass suits, but shout out to her.
I ain't wear a suit. She said we could have worn what we want, but I didn't even think about no linens.
Wear what he wanted. He showed up in the hottest piece of material known to man.
Hey, it didn't matter. I'm gonna be honest. You can't cool down when it's that hot. Ain't no such thing as cooling down. You just got to be hot with clothes on or hot with them off.
Well, I don't think it meant button down and slacks either.
It was a thing. Listen, we was all.
What about you, King? What's been going on?
I've been good, just working, living life.
Making that
That's
money.
Nothing too exciting. Just being an adult.
I
Okay,
feel you.
okay. How you been living, food?
I've
Got the
been
Hawaiian
cool.
shirt on.
This actually, somebody at work told me that these are Lamborghinis on my shirt. I knew it was a car. It's flowers, but like, oh shit. But this right here, this is a car. This is a Lamborghini.
That's a Lambo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a Batmobile.
Yeah. But even though King said he hasn't been doing anything exciting, we did go to Orlando this past weekend.
That's what I was thinking. Because I'm like, I thought they was going to share about their trip. And he said he ain't do nothing. I guess he ain't like hanging with you.
It was fun. It was a trip.
I had
A
fun.
trip.
If you follow me personally on my show trip, you already know how the trip went for me.
He pulled a Ron at homecoming, and the whole weekend was done after that.
What you mean by that?
What do you don't know what I mean? You're not picking up what I'm putting down? It's all right. We'll talk offline. I'm trying not to embarrass my friend. I'm not trying to embarrass my friend on the internet.
Okay.
To my me, I threw up at Epcot.
Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna say it. There you go.
Oh, that homecoming. We had too many homecomings. I'm like, oh, the last one? What did I do then?
The one where you threw up.
Yeah, and you ain't want to hang out with nobody for the rest of the weekend. Not the semester.
That was a good homecoming.
Because Ryan kept giving up excuses. He want to go out to eat with us. He want to go to the movies.
No, I didn't want to drink with y'all. I didn't know. No.
You make
what they call revisionist history. I just didn't want to drink with y'all. Now that first week, I didn't want to go out, but after that, I just didn't want to drink much. And y'all be like, "No, take a shot, take a drink." I'm like, I don't want to do that.
I ain't drink like that in college for real, so I ain't told you to take no shot.
Okay, your friends did. The one in the comments and the one right there.
I'm silent. I ain't got nothing to say.
Exactly.
Nothing. I got nothing to say.
Exactly.
Ralph said he saw though.
Yeah, it was fun though.
I had fun a little weekend in Orlando.
Nice.
It was cool. Epcot was cool too. It was hot though. Next time, don't go when it's hot. All right, we got coming to the stage. We got Mr. Instantuan Hobson. What's up, Antoine?
What's going on, people?
And
sound upset.
Is that a wedding ring?
It's just a ring.
I'm finna switch to my browser because this app keep freezing up and I don't hear what y'all saying to me. Antoine still froze down there.
Is that an engagement ring, Antoine? What is that?
It's just a ring.
Why is it
on that finger?
Let me wear my ring.
Why is it on that finger?
Because that's where I wanted it.
Why you want it there?
That's
not why you want it there. You all in this
I can wear it here.
I can wear it everywhere.
All right, I'm just checking. I ain't get no update, no invite, no nothing.
What's going on with y'all though?
Nothing. We just chilling. We gonna wait for King to come back before we get into Ralph on your ass in these comments.
Look, he saw it too.
Wait, I don't see the comments. Wait, where he at?
He on your ass. Throwing some. I can hear Ralph.
Look, Ralph.
He being messy in the comments. Ain't you sick?
He came. Look, Ralph. He came in confident with that little tungsten ring. I was like, okay,
not tungsten. You all in his finger. God damn.
He was all up in the screen like this. He was doing like.
Is it tungsten?
It is. I don't know how you know that.
Oh my god! Oh, he in that.
Y'all know I pay attention. I be pocket watching. I like knowing. I like seeing money. I like. Okay, that was a tungsten ring. Where he get that from? Okay,
you all in that man.
Yeah.
But filibuster. So this is our first hit stop episode. For those who've been following us on social media, we're bringing this new segment in, hit stop. This is going to be our monthly one-stop shop for all things music. We're going to be talking about music releases, upcoming projects, anything that's been happening in pop culture is all happening right here. So we were supposed to do this last week. We ran into some issues. We didn't feel confident enough to bring you guys this episode. So now we're here, July 3rd, and we're about to get into it. I guess I can go over the audience rules while we're waiting for King to get hot back in here. So for those sitting in the chat, we just ask that you guys be respectful to the host and the others in the chat. We know music can be a touchy topic. We've talked about music during our Black History Month thing. We went on a few tangents during our Mob Awards about the music. So everybody got their favorite artist, their favorite song, their favorite whatever. We're just asking that you guys stay respectful as we share our opinions. Also, please understand that all comments in the chat won't be answered by the mob. We're going to do our best to respond to comments that are relevant to the topic at hand. Specifically for this episode, we got a lot of things to talk about. So we want to get through all of those topics and all of those segments as fluently as possible. So if we don't make it to your comment, please don't be hurt. We're not ignoring you. We're just trying to get through the episode.
We love y'all.
For real.
Now we pop back up with another person.
I don't know. Safari said don't support this, and I know they lying. So they just
That's what they told me too. I had to get the app.
But I've been using Safari for this whole time. I just started using the app. So
maybe it got updated.
That Chrome. Gotta hop on Chrome.
Chrome didn't work
either.
I'm on Chrome right now.
That's so
I'm on
crazy.
Chrome. But use Microsoft Edge, then the ugly stepsister.
Not Microsoft Edge, the stepsister.
Remember when she was Internet Explorer?
Ooh, she was old back then.
That was when she was fire. She was fire back then.
Y'all already started the discussion. What I missed?
No, sir. We didn't start any discussion without you, my guy. We just went over the audience rules and told everybody what Hit Stop was about.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So the way this is going to go down, like I said, we got a lot of topics. And as you know us, the Blerd Mob Full and Full, we sometimes go on tangents. So our solution to not go on tangents is that we have set us up an interval timer. All of our topics have been split up by different minutes. So once I start this timer, we're going to hop into our topics. And when that timer runs out for that specific section, we're going to move on to the next thing. For all my sports people out here, it's very similar to Pardon the Interruption. So if you're similar with that concept, that's what we're going to be doing right here. So the first segment of Hit Stop is Let's Get Into It. And we're going to be discussing recent events in pop culture as it relates to music. And we're going to start with our first topic, major events. What you got, King?
I was going to say, I don't like how this clock is sitting in front of me like this. Y'all, this don't feel weird.
It is a little rude. Like it's just standing there. Like I can't see y'all faces. No socialization. Just like
y'all can't see nobody.
No, we see it. It's the biggest thing here.
Yeah, the clock is taking up all the real estate, and
I mean, I asked y'all about this 2 days ago.
I didn't think it was gonna be like that though.
I didn't think it was gonna be that big.
Like bam, right there, right there.
Because I'm just saying from the outside looking in, if I came up on the stream with a big ass clock, I would click off. Because what y'all talking about with this big ass clock in front of me? And you would too, Push, if you hopped on the line.
I'll wait for a minute to see what the clock for.
Hold on. As soon as they start the clock, she gone.
Could you share your screen like a? Could you share your screen like a fifth person?
What if we what if we bounce back and forth throughout? Like
bounce back and forth.
And throw it,
like when it's about to change.
And you we say you pull it up periodically through the conversation just to look at the time, just so the audience can see the time and just take it back off.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. So we don't want the timer on the screen. Is what y'all.
Not the whole time. You can pull it. I'm saying pull it up periodically through the conversation, just so we and the audience can see. But it's
Okay.
just sitting up here the whole 2 hours. That's
Uh,
not going.
Unless you can share your screen as if it was a fifth person like us on the screen. Now, do you have
Oh
that
yeah,
ability?
that.
Let
Yeah.
me try something. Let me try something.
I bet they like y'all should do this before y'all hopped on live. So
Right.
the fuck.
This our first day here. Oh, not that.
Okay.
Not that.
Let's try
Not
it again.
that. Not
That's just
that.
too big.
Oh,
That's just the
we
clock.
both completely.
it's just the clock. Just the clock.
Okay.
We'll just do the periodic
on.
thing. Like every when it get close to time or we're at like a 2-minute mark, that's when you can pull it back
Oh,
up
we
to
feel
remind
like when
us.
we've been talking a lot, just pop it back up and just see.
I guess would you be able to see it, Foop, if we if you took it off of here, or
I mean, it's I can look to the side, but
you don't want to look to the side?
if I get off, look.
I feel you.
That's the.
Look.
I mean,
I
She
feel
said, "I'm
you.
being mediator, host, all that. That's a lot.
Look at
I
the
get it.
clock. Listen,
You're a scrum.
we gonna try.
You're being a scrum
now
master.
she talking about she don't want to look at the clock.
You gotta manage them time boxes. You're a scrum master.
I want you to leave me alone. All right. So
I think they're ready for us to get started.
I'm gonna do this then. Can I do this so people can know where we at? And when the
Mhm.
time switches, we okay. All right, we finna start the timer. I'm gonna try my best. You know. But here we go. We got 10 minutes on major events starting now. So this is for June, the major event of June. We had Black History Month. And didn't the BET Awards? When the BET
I was
Awards came
supposed to
out?
ask
going
y'all
on.
that. How about
Yeah.
I feel like, and I was gonna bring this up before to you, but I got sidetracked earlier. I feel like we should have switched out the Black Music History Month with the BET Awards because it's no longer June no more. It's now July, and I think we missed the mark on that.
Did y'all
Okay.
watch the BET Awards?
I haven't watched them. I've seen clips.
I watched it through Twitter.
I seen Angela Simmons in that gun. Like,
I just-
girl.
I saw
See,
Ice Spice
the
and
thing I
Keith
was
Lee with a
tuned in-
rose.
The thing I was tuned in the most for the BET Awards is how all the Black ladies did the Usher tribute. They all got to pick a song and perform. So Keke Palmer did. She did "You Made Me Wanna Leave," the one I'm with, which is so funny because that's messy. Coco Jones did. What's the song when he walked around the crowd and he danced with everybody white? She did that, but female version. I forgot the name of the song. Oh, There Goes My Baby. That's the song. Yeah.
And
then Keke. Did I say Keke Palmer?
Yeah. Tiana Taylor and Victoria
Chloe,
Monet did Bad Girl.
Yeah. Then Chloe Bailey did. What did Chloe Bailey do? Because I really liked her performance. Oh, I forgot. She did another.
I just watched. Song. Let me look it up because I had just watched that performance.
Yeah, she did. What did she do? But yeah, basically the Black R&B ladies did a tribute to Usher. And
Good kisser.
Yeah.
I didn't know they all did
All
something.
did good. Yeah, they all did good. I like all the performances. Everybody did their big one.
But it brought up the conversation. I was seeing the conversation on Twitter about how the R&B men of today aren't doing it, where they couldn't pick none of them.
I also feel like they did this on purpose, though. That's how I looked at it. Like it's an Usher tribute. Let's get these Black women together and sing to Usher on the stage. I feel like that was done on purpose. I feel like it's some Black men they could have pulled. Lucky Day, Bryson Tiller, Khalid. They could have pulled them niggas together, but
they don't perform. But they don't really perform.
I feel like it hit harder with the women. To me, it hit
but I feel like the specific women that they pick is those that, in my opinion, perform. When they do a performance, they perform.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Bryson Tiller just come out and do all this other stuff. Like, for him to do a Usher tribute, I'm being for real. Like, Ron, I know you listen to some of the R&B guys, and I just want to ask you this, like, in all seriousness, are there any of the R&B guys that you listen to that could have pulled off a Usher performance?
Here's the thing. It depends on what the expectation is. Because are they going to be expected to dance? Because I don't think Party, Next Door, Division, Brant, I don't think none of those dudes finna get up there and hit a flip, hit a spin, and do that.
Do all the Usher
saying
stuff.
That, like, I don't think they finna do all that.
Do all the Usher stuff. They ain't gonna do it. They might
do it again,
Ron.
I don't think they finna be getting up there doing all that. And I don't know if that would have been an expectation if they was up there doing a tribute, kind of, because I'm thinking like the Chris Brown and Michael Jackson tribute. Like, was this tribute signifying an anniversary, or was it just a celebration of
I
his
think that's
artistry?
just the usual. I think it's just because the BET Awards always does a tribute, but when we was little kids, they was doing like Luther Vandross and all of that, and we weren't sitting down.
Yeah.
But now we gotten older, so now they can do Usher and stuff.
I mean, I feel like because from what I read, the girls got to pick what song they want to perform. So I feel like if they call on the men, they got to pick what song, because maybe they wouldn't have picked none of the songs where they had to dance. Maybe it was all about the voice and giving the vibe. Because there's a lot of songs Usher got where you don't have to dance. You got to sit up there and sing.
Yeah,
so
sing, yeah.
I feel like they went with the women because, like,
he froze.
Yeah,
we're losing him.
Take your time, Pastor. Let that internet connect.
You unfroze now, but when you was getting into it, it went.
Yeah, because when you're
going faster than your internet.
I feel like with the whole. Hey, let's not get into the internet because that ain't in my name. I ain't picked that.
It ain't in my name either.
But anyway, I feel like y'all made me lose my train of thought.
I'm sorry. We sorry. You said
you were saying how.
You said you feel like they picked the women because, and then that's what.
With Usher, he been in the media about the women and him going out to his shows and with the Keke Palmer stuff, all the stuff circulate Usher and women. It was perfect. Like, let's pull these black women together, including Keke Palmer, and let them do Usher tribute. Let them show them that women still love Usher, and it's not all this rah-rah that they said about Usher and his concerts and him breaking up happy homes.
I definitely feel like it's a good image, and then Keke Palmer adds like a little bit of mess too, and that little bit of
comedy, like
I mean, it is the BET Awards. Come on now, there's it'd be some mess in there.
Who got the squeaky link?
That's not me.
I hear it, so it can't be.
That gotta be you, Ron. What you over there doing?
What's squeaking?
It sounds like your mic or something.
Yeah, every time.
Oh, I mean, I pulled the cord around to get it out the image. It didn't stop.
Yeah, that's it. Stop doing that.
Okay.
All right, we got Dark Sage in the building. What's up, Sage?
That was cute to me. I like that.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about the? What you was gonna say?
No, I was just gonna agree with you and say I like the Usher tribute. What you was gonna get into?
So how y'all feel about the controversy surrounding all the awards that was given out? For one, they upset that Tyler got Best New Artist over Sexy Red, and the rap girl.
I feel like it's to be expected at this point.
Can I be honest?
Tyler is way more marketable than Sexy Red. Even though Sexy Red did her numbers and her songs going viral, and this is not me being a Sexy Red hater, Tyler is easily more marketable and for a wider audience. And I think that, from my perspective, that's why she got it.
I guess it all goes back to, because me and Ryan had a conversation about this, but it wasn't music, it was video games. Like, what's the criteria of when they put out, like, what is considered Best New Artist?
I feel like me personally, I feel like them choosing Tyler and what she's been standing for when it comes to her blackness lately was like a slap in the face. That lady don't even consider herself black, so her to get a Black Entertainment Television Award over an artist that's been for the culture this whole time, even though it's a culture that some people might look down upon. Some people glorify Sexy Red culture. Some people don't. But the fact that a woman that said in our face and told us that she wasn't black, she don't like us Black Americans, and y'all give her this award anyway, I feel like that's kind of a pop in the mouth.
But let me be controversial
this
for a minute.
This is how we get to the tangent.
I mean, we got 2 minutes 40 seconds. So let me get controversial for a minute. Were we really expecting BET to stand on business with that?
She did. I know they weren't, and that's why I say I don't think it's to be expected at this point.
But I'm just, at the end of the day, it's BET. This is not the same BET Awards. This is not even the same company that we was watching back in the gap. This is the same BET Awards that gave Sam Smith an award.
And somebody got up there and said something about that too. How they compete
Childish Gambino.
Man, we could have just took this off the agenda. I'm getting mad. Let's move on.
Look, because I stopped myself because I was like, Foop ain't finna tell me I'm getting off topic and the king set out the flames.
Say said she never denied her blackness. She considers herself black, just not as much as Black Americans do because of the country and culture she comes from.
That lady said she was not black, she was colored. She literally said in the interview, "I'm not black, I'm colored."
Well, here's the
I
thing
think
about
she went back. I think she went back and tried to change it up.
Let's keep it small.
With the Black American culture, though, she doesn't. She said that too. Like,
King, one sec.
Go ahead.
One sec.
Say?
Let me ask you what you define black as. Do you define it as the race that Americans define for people in this nation to be a political barrier to separate people? Or do you define it as an ethnicity that's a subculture of America?
It's about what you identify as. She literally said she doesn't identify as black. She said
but that's what I'm saying. She's not an American.
King said it's called the Black Entertainment Television Awards, not the Color Entertainment Television.
BET ain't been just for Black Americans in years. BET ain't been just for Black Americans in years.
That's all I'm saying. Were we really expecting?
And yes, I get that, and that's what's fucked up about BET. But if we get down to the nitty gritty, that lady said she wasn't black. I respect that, your color. I'm not mad because she said she wasn't black. I'm not mad at your color.
So you mad at BET?
You do your thing. I'm mad at BET because y'all should have did better.
They not
okay. Then I'm not mad at you for that because I'm like I can't be mad at an African girl for not aligning with black. I can't be mad at that.
I love her album. When she said she wasn't black, I was like, okay, girl. Because black is being equated to Black Americans. Some blacks aren't like us. I understand. I wasn't mad at her. I'm not mad at her for getting what I'm mad at BT because they always dropping the ball. And
say why are you mad at BT? It's because BT
has a history of playing these.
All right, y'all. We just our timer just went off for major. You
gotta show the clock, Fruit. You gotta show the clock.
You got your point though.
We did good too, King. You see that?
We did good. Full screen. Hold on. Where it's at?
Am I frozen again?
No,
you're not.
All right. So we got to move on into upcoming projects. So let me put my thing up.
She gonna stick to this time.
I'm bad.
You back, King?
She said I was gonna get into it. I respect it.
Look, because I wasn't mad at you, but I was like, here. I wasn't mad at you. I was like, here come the politics. Here we go.
And that's why we have the timer. And that's why we have the timer. Welcome to PTI, the Blerd Mob Edition. All right, y'all. Upcoming projects. So for the month of July, and if you're sitting in the comments, and if you know of any other albums that are dropping in July, let us know. But we got coming up Ice Spice Y2K, Imagine Dragons, Loon, Lupe Fiasco, Samurai, Little Yachty and James Blake with Bad Cameo, and JT with City Cinderella. So out of all of these projects, what are you guys looking forward to?
Is it okay to say none?
It's okay to say none. It's okay.
I'm not just like holding my breath for none of them. They might have a song or two that might catch my attention.
Sage said Samurai already came out.
It did, Sage?
I was in Orlando, so like everything music that came out that weekend went.
I'm gonna be real. Sage
Except
the only reason I know when these albums release.
When is Eminem's album dropping? I just listened to Toby last night, and in some parts of that song, that beat was whooping their ass. Common still making music?
Common is coming out. I did hear about that album because I was watching another podcast.
What's September? The Eminem album? We talking about albums in July. What's coming out in July? Who's coming out in September? Ralph just randomly put September.
I picked the wrong month.
Okay. Eminem comes out this month. Yes, I asked. Does Common still make? I'm just. This was was no disrespect. Let me start. That was no disrespect to Common. I just didn't know he was still making music.
I can remember if I had that conversation with Sage on X because my mind is blurred. But I think Common dropped a few singles, and I actually did take the time to check them out. They sounded good. Because like Common is one of those artists I don't necessarily search for, but I've never like heard a song I hated or disliked by Common. Never.
That way.
Yeah.
He don't be on my radar for real. So I didn't know he was still like back in the gout. Yeah, Common had a few songs. I just didn't know he was still there. None of these.
You're not even a fart.
Ice Spice gonna piss
they
me off.
They could be rich, but I'm richer.
That is gonna be on that album, though, ain't it?
Ice Spice gonna piss me off. Now that single Fat Butt, Ice Spice was actually rapping, and I was like, okay, because I was expecting you to come on this beat and be stupid.
So I haven't listened to that one yet, but is that the one where she kind of gave the Nicki Minaj vibes that was going on Twitter?
She sampled. Oh, I think they like me.
Okay, I'm gonna go listen to that one.
I listen to Ice Spice for the same reason other folks listen to Sexy Red. I don't listen to take us seriously. It just be fun to listen to. That's about it. I'm not excited for an album though.
The beats be nice sometimes.
Say said, how are we defining rapping? Rapping as in, it wasn't okay. I'll say this.
Define rapping.
It just did not sound like her usual music, because most of Ice Spice stuff I can't get into because I sit down and I listen to it and I be like, what the fuck are you talking about, Ice Spice? But then for this one, she was, okay, she was rhyming. I would agree with Ralph. It was a decent lyrical ability, not like she was throwing bars. This is the hottest shit that they came out all summer. This was Ice Spice proving to me that she just not shaking ass and saying stupid shit and talking about farts in every song.
Why y'all do my girl like that? Why y'all do my?
Is that not what she talks about?
She said she be on the beat going Super Saiyan. She'll lose everything before she lose her man.
The fact that you know these lyrics tells me that she does not be rapping. Ryan knows no lyrics.
I know Lil Wayne and Drake. I know Lil Wayne and Drake.
Ryan knows zero lyrics.
I know Lil Wayne and Drake lyrics.
Today, 2024, Ryan, you do not listen to lyrics. You listen to beats.
I listen to R&B lyrics.
Because it's slow. Is the point that I'm getting to.
Why do I need to be able to quote each lyric like I'm a pastor quoting Psalms 2023? Like what y'all want from me?
You're just proving my point that Ralph said you also didn't deny. I was just proving the point that Ice Spice stuff don't be hidden, and the fact that you know the words as a individual who knows that you are not prone to learning words tells me everything I need to know.
So rapping is about speed at which they release the words. They
no.
gotta be super fast to where you can't understand it. I was just
like, we 1 minute into the next topic. I'm sorry, we got to go. I gotta let you go.
You trying to swing? How long we time box for this episode? How long we here?
Hey, we already broke this down. We got to move on. I'm sorry. Catch me on the back end. So for the next piece, I forgot to put the tours in here.
I got a question. Can y'all hear me?
I see it on the dot. Yeah, we can.
You look a little fuzzy.
I switched to my laptop. I'm talking about me. Don't do that.
That is a little funny. So guess what I did, y'all?
Fuzzy and all. What you talking about?
I forgot to put one of the topics in the timer.
Oh, well, it had 10 minutes on there, though.
Y'all, this is our first live stream during the hit spike. Bear with us. We covering topics from months ago. We going to make this a regular event. Give us time. This is the prelude.
We're going to get this what together. What together.
It's funny because new segments do be difficult to get off. Like, we got everything else so fine-tuned, but you get these new segments.
It wasn't fine-tuned at first.
Yeah. What was our first mob review? That was rough.
Yeah, our first mob review was rough. Our first episode, when I would say the first episode that me and Ryan did when we was by ourselves was pretty rough.
Yeah. We just gotta get used to his spot. But what's the new topic?
Loud.
What you say?
Am I too loud?
Let me turn you down just a little tad bit.
Only because I hear your laptop move every time.
As long as you don't yell at us, I guess. You come in here. Wow.
You sound good.
Okay, can y'all hear stuff in the background? It's a lot going on in my background.
Yeah, all it is.
It's something.
All right, so we're gonna start our 10-minute timers on tours. So here we go. So people currently on tour: Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, and Chris Brown.
Hey, shout out to Meg Stallion because my girl tailored Oh My Senpai. Shout out to her. She passed her a little care package, and it was dope. Meg shouted her out, and Meg already bought her pants. So,
it was Oh My Senpai, Soul King, and there was another third brand that was inside of that package. What I really like about Meg's tour is everybody like who's been cosplaying. Say said somebody playing with the mic in a
Sage, you know who it is. Come on, man. You know who it is.
Just be me. Y'all speaking in my mind.
Yeah.
Just mute yourself until you talk. Mute yourself until you talk.
Oh no, it was up too loud. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
So y'all still can hear me.
It sounds like
we can hear you, maybe a little too much, but
we hear your stomach growling in the thing every time it moves. Like
my heat gurgle.
But why King getting his stuff together? What I really like about Meg's tour is all of the people's been coming out in cosplaying and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it gives like Renaissance, but anime. Like when everybody was dressing up for the Renaissance concert for Beyonce, now everybody's like dressing up and putting all the anime themes inside of their outfits and things like that.
Hey, you gotta share. You gotta share. You gotta share.
They said King got his mic in the red.
You really got it in the hard to find blue ones.
Now everybody talk, but when it start, everybody has something. Nobody feelings hurt.
But
okay.
So we all in jest.
But I like
that's what I said. What I said before, it's just in.
So we all in jest. When I start unloading,
I like what Meg doing though, because I like that. Because I feel like the anime stuff is genuine, and I like that she's showing her own flair and her own style and the things that she enjoys. You starting to see it in her music, so I respect it.
Please.
Stop.
Please mute him.
We're losing the plot. We're losing the plot. Where is that at? We're losing the plot, Galvin.
He beating on the mic. Why are you doing
this Donkey Kong Bongo Country or something?
Oh, not Donkey Kong Bongo Country.
I do like the videos and stuff that I've been seeing from Megan Thee Stallion's tour. I think a lot of people doubted her and like how it was gonna go, and I think she's been doing pretty good.
Now it seems like she's been having a lot of fun. I know a lot of people were like a little bit, I won't say concerned, maybe hesitant about how the tour was going to go when it first started. But it's kind of like, what we just discussed, like with this hit stop thing, where she's just getting used to like performing at this level. And I think,
go ahead. Was she ever the opener for another performer before? Like, did anyone ever ease her into that field? Because I know she was at music festivals, but was she ever anybody's opener?
She wasn't an opener, but Beyonce did bring her out during her Renaissance concert, but it was just to perform Savage, and then Megan left.
Okay, so this is her first like real touring experience in real life.
Yeah. And to answer Sage's question, she had to cancel her international shows because it didn't sell a lot of tickets. But her US shows have been selling out.
Yeah.
Her US shows have been selling out.
You can't be mad at that though. I mean, it's her first tour.
Yeah.
I wouldn't if I was her, I wouldn't beat myself up about it.
What you say, King?
Oh yeah, I must got me unmuted now. I still sound like I'm in the cup.
No.
You sound good now.
You sound good now.
You took it out the solo cup. It's in glass now. You got a mug.
But what I was going to say, I'm proud of Meg though. I think that's the gist of what I wanted to say.
He said that's the gist. Sage, question your comment, Antoine, about it being expected that she didn't.
I didn't like that comment because I'm gonna say that only because they was on social media running their mouth. They was like, "Oh, Meg gonna do this" when it came to Miss Minaj, and she went over there and I didn't say that to Meg, though. I was like, just start.
Okay. Maybe expected is not right.
It was a lot of mouth running. That's why I can sit back and watch all this, the rollout, the tour. It was a lot of mouth running, man. I ain't saying that. I want to see my girl win, but
I don't think it was expected for you to book international shows and then not. It don't sell enough to where you have to cancel the whole show.
Yeah,
I don't think that's an expectation.
But But I think she's doing good overall. Honestly, I think from the clips I've seen, I've been enjoying the clips that I've seen with her. She's been doing good. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Even though she ain't got nothing on the Queen on her sold out world tour, but you know, Meg is Meg and Nikki is Nikki. So
I also enjoy. I would like to go, but it's like I spend money on a lot of other stuff. I do like the videos I'm seeing at Chris Brown's tour. That man, for him to be in his 30s, that dude is still a phenomenal performer,
the thing
bro.
that I like about Chris Brown's concert is the way that he has it set up when he has those 4 blocks and it does the little random thing about what the song that he's performing. And I like that when it gets there, he just performed the song. It kind of makes you. I like the random piece of it. Like, oh, we landed on this song. Let's go.
Yeah, and even if it's already preset, more than likely it is. That visual that you give the audience, like you having fun with them, I do like it.
The
I
illusion,
rock with that.
I would agree with that. Even if it's preset, the illusion that it gives that, oh, he's just gonna pick a random song, and it might be that Chris Brown song that you've been waiting for or whatever. I like the way he was doing that.
Yeah, and he's still fire. Like you can tell the mic on. He's still dancing. Got the what's it called? Lung control, air control. Whenever he's dancing, and still able to sing. Breath control. Like he's fire with it, bro. Like that's why I really want to go myself because I'm like he is still a top notch performer years later because he's been performing since 16, 14.
Yeah, he's been performing for a minute. Y'all just seeing these pictures that these ladies been paying $1,000 to take a picture with Chris Brown. One lady is sitting in his lap.
I'm gonna ask y'all. Still on the music. Food, long-term girlfriend, you gonna let her take a picture like that with Chris Brown? King, you and a long-term boyfriend, you gonna let him take it with Chris Brown?
Y'all have to stand side by side. It's none of this, none of this,
none of that bent over.
What? Side by side.
You ain't I don't have to worry about that because Chris Brown is homophobic, so my boyfriend won't be taking pictures like that with Chris Brown. So.
Let's just say what if he like?
Let's just.
He want Chris Brown to choke him in the pick or something.
What?
Oh wow!
Like put his hands on. I ain't saying legit. Y'all act like y'all ain't seen the pictures. He grabbed some of them dude's girlfriends by the head. He was grabbing some dude girl by the hair like he tearing her up.
And
if my husband wanted to take a picture with Chris Brown and get choked in the picture, hey, get choked by Chris Brown. Go ahead.
Not pay $1,000 to get choked by Chris Brown.
My chick couldn't do that. My chick couldn't do that. Nah.
It's
nah. Well, I got Chris Brown at home, and it's me. I can do some.
Chris Brown. Some of those pictures were out of pocket, but at the same time, like if it's appropriate, you can take a picture with whoever you want to take. Like some of those pictures were appropriate, but some of the dudes would just get mad at your girlfriend was taking a picture with Chris Brown. Like if you hug Chris Brown in the picture, I mean that's fine. I mean, because you took a picture with Meg, why did she say, "Give me a hug"? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna give Meg a hug. I ain't finna be holding Meg up like this. She ain't gonna let that slide anyway. But I ain't finna be doing like that. And I got a girl.
Pick me up.
Not pick me up.
Oh, I'm leaving my girl. She ain't gotta leave me. I'm leaving my girl after that. I'm leaving. I'm calling her like, hey man.
Ron said, can I ride on the bus? Because my girl not taking me home after this. Can I ride on the bus?
I'll be like, look, I got the juice. Meg jumped in my arms. I got the juice. What you talking about?
Say said spending $1,000 to hug another man is a breakup offense. I think it's the money. I think it's the money. It's not the fact. I don't feel like it's the fact that you hugged another. I think it's the fact that you paid $1,000.
You spent $1,000.
Do you know what we could have did for that? I could have gave you a hug for free, and we could have kept the $100K. Like, come on.
We could have flew to Paris. Not Paris, New York with $1,000.
What if it's their money though? What if it's their money that they've been saving with their chick, and they've been saving it for that specific moment? Y'all still gonna be mad if they save their money to go see?
I'm gonna be like, that's what you spent $1,000 on.
Maybe they got it.
And she gonna to point, and you gonna turn around and look behind you. You ain't gonna be able to say nothing to her. You ain't gonna be able to say nothing. And food not either. And that's the end of that conversation.
I ain't doing it over in front of these Funko Pops and manga dolls. Come on now. This ain't no living being. These are inanimate objects.
And if she point behind me, I just
Hey, our guest Tevin said he'll let his girl do it.
I never said she couldn't take the picture. Y'all just don't want to take no side by side. Y'all want to do all of this.
If you paying out that money, you're gonna get a little more.
You want to do all of this. Y'all don't want to stand side by side. Y'all don't want to hug. You want to do this. It's
I'm sorry. You can get a lot more for a lot less, and that's just crazy to me. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not something like the
Kevin said he'll let his girl do it though. You're a stronger man than me. I got insecurities.
I'm glad some men won't even admit that. That's period. Go ahead, Brian. Some men won't even admit that. Some men just run their mouth and act like it's just the principle, it's the money. When you really strong glad you spoke on that. Speak up for your brother. I'm
gonna be real. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody.
See, that's Ron again. What's up with y'all with the mics?
I need a new one. Y'all, actually, this mic is actually new. Portia, you actually gave me like brand new. Actually. It was just a little rusty. It was a little rusty.
Oh, that's Tevin. Hey, that dude funny. Hey, that dude funny, bro. I'm not gonna go on a tangent. That's Sage podcast.
Not when they get pregnant.
Partner. He said some wild stuff on the internet, and I can't support that, man.
Ralph said your cord hanging is starting to cause a shortage, and that's why it sounds like your mic is squeaky clean on the podcast.
Mine?
Yes.
See, when I picked it up, y'all said it was making other noises.
Well, now it's worse. Yeah. All right, now it's done. All right. So we're going to move on into our pop culture section. So we got, for the next 13 minutes, we're going to be talking about rap beefs. So the rap beefs that we've been enduring since 2024 has started. It's JT and Glorilla, Chris Brown and Quavo, Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, and the Kendrick and Drake beef. Say you putting too much stress on the cord. You stressing it out.
Is it bad now?
No, you good.
I bet. I just wrapped it around differently and stretched that. I should be straight. Right. What was your question? What's the topic?
We on rap beefs now. JT and Glorilla, Chris Brown and Quavo, Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, and Kendrick and Drake.
You got to change the label at the bottom.
I do need to change the label. Correct.
The only thing about the beefs, I'm glad that a lot of them fizzled out. I'm not glad that a lot of fizzled out. I'm glad that we did eventually get that Kendrick and Drake one. Like everybody said what needed to be said, but I'm glad that we actually were able to experience that. Because I wanted somebody to go after Nicki. That's all I was tweeting when folks was sneak dissing her. I was like, I want her to go be fire. Chris Brown ate Quavo up. That was nasty.
That was so unexpected for me to wake up. Was that a Saturday morning when he posted that?
I know I was listening to it in the car and I was like, ugh, that's what we're doing?
It was so chaotic.
And he played the phone call.
It was so chaotic for me to wake up on Saturday morning and saw that Chris Brown made a diss track against Quavo. I was so confused on what was going on.
I'm glad you put the comment up there because Ryan, I was gonna let your comment slide. But I'm glad to say so. I'm gonna put it up there. No,
I know they can't. I still want them to try.
I don't want them to try. And you see what they did when they tried. Nicki let Megan have his because she was going to pull out an album and a tour. Now compare rollout tour to rollout tour. Who really moved? I don't want that. I don't want that for them. Leave Nicki alone. That's what I want them to do. Leave this alone. Let her do what she do over there. She gonna pop her Xanax to get on live. Leave her alone. Y'all
not pop her Xanax to get on live.
They release these numbers for Meg album. They finna eat up on Twitter because she's not gonna pull 228K like Nicki did. They finna eat her up, and I hate that for her. And I'm gonna sit back and let them eat her up. And I talk to all the bitches before they album came. And
I feel like the Nicki Megan thing was, in my opinion, was unnecessary.
I just want to just leave Nicki alone. Y'all stop. Y'all need to collab with her. Y'all need to leave this lady alone.
Here's the thing. We all recognize that Nicki is queen. We all recognize that they separate rap by sex/gender now. And when it comes to the female side, nobody's like really up there with Nicki on that pedestal. I still want to see them put in the work. we still had hella rappers going after the top rappers. We may not hear their songs go viral. We can talk about all the folks who tried attacking Drake back in the day. We can talk about all the folks that one dude who attacked Wayne before. Like, we all know it happens, but I still want to see you try. Still, like, if we're gonna say hip hop is competitive and rap is competitive, we should be supporting the competition, not dwindling it down.
I just want them to leave that girl alone. Y'all can't do it. And I just hate. It's sad to me seeing all my new girls just fall going against this giant when y'all not ready yet. They ain't none of them ready yet. Well, none of them ready.
Man, they better go.
I hate that because now most of y'all career is gonna be every time you do something, they're gonna tie it to who.
Yeah.
But I hate that for y'all. I really hate that for me. I hate what's about to happen to her this coming Monday with the number drop. I hate that. I'm not even gonna want to see it because I actually like to.
So do they drop? So they drop the numbers the week after the album comes out,
and they drop it on Monday. Yeah, it's not Nicki's oldest son.
He said night and shot an arm at AO.
I feel it though. I just feel like that whole situation was thrown out of proportion because when you listen to the line specifically, I feel like can apply to a lot of people in the music.
But what I think about hits though, and that's what trips me up about it. That wasn't the only line that was for Nicki in his. That's on my drum playlist. I listen to his every time I go to the gym. It was like 4 or 5 lines on that song for Nicki Minaj. So his, much people want to say they want for Nicki, his was for Nicki, just like Red Ruby was for Megan. That was for Nicki. Talking about how she a bad bitch, her walls ain't bending, all type of shit. Nicki be photoshopping some of her videos and shit. Like all that was for Nicki. I call all of that. If you like, you may not care, you're not in tune with what the girls be doing, but I call all them jabs. So I was like, okay, she's swinging back. So I think like Nicki was so, bitch. Okay, you hit me back. Why you hit me? Like, but
so would you argue that the beef ain't over? Or are they on that old school rapper stuff, or they just going to keep slick dissing each other until they actually box it out and back to back?
Well, going to Sage's point, she did just in the album, she did diss her on like 3 of them songs on the album. So I don't think it's over, or it's just rebooted.
I know Nicki and what she's finna do now that they both have released new albums and they both went on tour, she's not finna say nothing. She's not finna say nothing. She's finna get on there and laugh and post memes all day because the numbers don't match. That's all she's finna do. That's exactly what she's finna do. I know what's finna happen.
I mean, hey.
I just don't feel like.
I like that Meg tried.
I just don't feel like it's worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it for Meg, in my opinion, because you're a lyrical, you're a nice rapper outside of all that other shit. Like, be you. Like, I just hate when y'all decide y'all got to pick up y'all pitchfork and try to stab Nicki, snatch her down.
Isn't that her being her? If Meg raps and says, I'm the baddest one here, isn't her saying she's the best? Like, she comes with that energy of, I'm the best in the game, I'm the baddest one here. Isn't her coming at the greatest or the queen, quote unquote, doing that?
So you don't do that when you first came in the game, you was all in her cootie king. That's what they say. It's like me meet you for the first time, like, oh my God, Ryan, I love you, I love you. Yeah, Ryan, my boy.
Didn't they just come out saying Kendrick was Drake's opener? It happens. When Drake was on tour, it happened.
I mean, people fall out.
That's what I'm saying. These folks don't be friends in real life.
You can't say, "Oh, she's my biggest inspiration," and be on live rapping Nicki songs and all these.
Well, I mean, what happens to the saying? What happens to the saying? Don't meet your heroes. The person that you might look up to. You meet them, you peep their personality, and then it's not the same. It's not the same no more.
She I feel like it was people around her at my house. She didn't need to do that. She could have just paid Nicki does, like the rest of the girls. That everybody that bite that back with Nicki, it don't turn out good for them. Is my point. Everybody that did that with Nicki, it just didn't turn out good for them in the end. And y'all got to stop doing it.
So do you not want people to battle Nicki because you just don't expect anybody to win?
I want them to build their fan base up as she does. Get to that level, then go against Nicki. If Missy Elliott want to come back and try to take Nicki's position, I wouldn't be mad at Missy.
Why does fan base matter?
Because you can see, Nicki don't need nobody but the bars. That's the reason she pulled in 228K. The reason Megan pulled in 65. Because she ain't got a big enough fan base. She's not gonna be able to hold up.
But
if her fan base not big enough.
But okay. Now let me question you, because I'm not the rap fan here. You're the rap fan. I thought you was on the side of numbers don't matter. I thought it's just whoever dropping the bars, whoever got the beat, whoever threw they rap together the quickest, and it was the most articulate, and they had their good rhyme scheme. They had all their subtle disses. I thought that matters more than whoever got the views and the most likes and all that other good stuff. I thought you was on that side of the pedestal, not numbers.
I froze and I missed the first half of what you said.
He said he thought that numbers didn't matter, that it was all about the art.
It does. The art matters, yes, but numbers is going to take you a little further. Because Megan can rap, but if ain't nobody hearing what she got to say, why does it matter?
But here's the thing, like what Sage is saying, share that comment. I agree that I thought his was a better diss track. I wanted the beef to go further. I didn't care for his as a song.
You got to take it back because you can't put his in Bigfoot, his in Red Ruby. Megan was supposed to respond to Bigfoot. Red Ruby started this. Red Ruby the sleeves by Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, when she said, I don't fuck with horses like Christopher Reeves.
And the Doritos line and the 40 count make the dance like a go-go line. Red Ruby was the start of this. Nicki put out Red Ruby and was like, okay, bitch, now let's do what you got to say. Meg said his, and I was like, okay, you said it bad. Nicki said, all right, baby, let me play Bigfoot. I was waiting for Megan to come out with something next and keep going.
I personally did not want Megan to respond to that. I did not want Megan to respond to that whisper song. I'm sorry. I did not.
I want him to go song for song. I want him to go song for song.
I because of all the Drake and Kendrick stuff, I really wanted Nicki and all the female artists to really get into their bag with that. Because I feel like the climate was there. This is exactly what a lot of rap fans wanted, and we can tell that this is what they wanted because look at how they still hyping up Drake and Kendrick even now, and it's been like a month since the last song been dropped.
Yeah,
like this is what everybody wanted out of rap. It's in the modern times.
I feel it, but Meg was the only girl that I feel like they could hold up Nicki's pen. Regardless of what people say, if you really listen to Nicki Minaj's music, that bitch pen is lethal. Like,
okay,
you just can't say that. Hello, every time, welcome back. So I just feel like y'all not the girls not doing it. Y'all, I hate it. I hate it. I'm gonna just say that. It's like you see your homegirl getting beat up. You like, damn girl, I hate that for you. Like, you gotta be beat up. Like,
don't let her do you like that. Get up.
I was like, y'all, come on, please. I was eating up, but I was like, come on, it's not going to, at the end of the rainbow, it ain't going to be how everybody thinks it's going to be. Internet love and real life love is completely different. I keep telling people that.
So we can address the other stuff. Do y'all got anything to say about the Drake and Kendrick beef that ain't already been said 100 on one time?
It's just been so much already.
Kendrick is insane. I'll say that. Kendrick is insane.
Rick Ross getting punched.
Kendrick is insane, but what I loved about the Drake and Kendrick beef was I do feel like Drake's energy wasn't 100% there, but I do like how in the moment it was. Like I'm at my sister's graduation, it was like, oh, Drake just dropped another diss. And then the next day, Kendrick dropped another diss. And then when Drake had dropped Family Matters, I was like, okay, Drake dropped another diss. And then like 10 minutes later, Kendrick dropped the diss, and I was like, this is crazy.
Then like a few hours after that, he dropped Not Like Us. Yeah.
Like the moment, like this was that for 2024 is one of those you just had to be there moment. You had to just be there, randomly scrolling on Twitter and seeing that Kendrick dropped another diss track, or seeing that Drake had dropped another diss track.
You had to be there for the AI, the songs that they make it to streaming. You had to be there for J. Cole's first diss. You had to be there for all of that.
They trying to dissect this picture that Kendrick got that say they got Drake Ozempic pills in it. Like, what?
I feel like for Drake's energy, and this is my opinion, I feel like Drake went into this knowing this is a losing battle, which is why he didn't give it his all. He knew.
I agree with.
You know when somebody's better than you with certain stuff. You know Kendrick is a lyrical giant. So he was gonna do it because he's not no bitch, and I respect it about Drake. He did what he had to do. He fought back because he's not no bitch. But I feel like he went in there for like, damn, Kendrick. Now I gotta rap against Kendrick. Like, all right, come on, let me write something.
All right, y'all. So the timer just went off for rap beef, so we can continue. Yes, but
give us like 3 minutes.
All right.
Because I'm not gonna act like I know what these artists think, but the way Drake carries himself in the media and in music, I feel like he went into it thinking he already won, and that was from my interpretation.
I can see that. I can
like
see that.
his popularity,
because like when you look at Drake and who he idolizes and who he thinks are the big dogs, I don't think he ever viewed Kendrick in that way. Like Drake look like the type of nigga that try to little bro a whole lot of niggas, and we do see him do that. Whether it be in music, I look up to you, you the bro, you big bro. He call everybody that, and when someone does that, we know it's the opposite. You lower than me, you ain't on my level, but I'ma hype you up because I'm trying to put you on. I feel like he viewed Kendrick in that way, and it kind of came off in the music like, hey, this dude hitting, his fans are liking it, your fans are liking it, and I think that kind of hurt his pride a little bit.
It's definitely hurting. That video that I sent you about when they was singing "Not Like Us" at his concert when he was walking out passing out T-shirts.
That's not real. That's not real.
That one a real video?
On Twitter, they put that audio over. That's an old video. He got mad at a guy fan from years ago for snatching a T-shirt from the girl. They paid for this. That was fake.
That's so see how TikTok didn't lead me astray, and ain't nobody follow up and tell me that video was fake.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I love this moment, and I don't think anybody's careers were affected or nothing like that. But I do feel like Drake probably little broed Kendrick and was like, yeah, I'm finna drop this. I got the music video. I got the wrong car in the music video. I'm finna get you. And Kendrick over here like, nigga, I really don't like you. I just rap like 10 songs in the studio, and I'm just dropping them.
Like it was like you could feel the hatred in the song.
Yeah,
like
he was mad.
It's like Kendrick sat there and thought of the most diabolical thing he could say on every bar.
And I'm glad you brought that up, fool, because I do want to real quick talk on the double standards between female beef and male beef. The shit that Kendrick and Drake said to each other in them songs was disgusting, and nobody got dragged through the mud. Nicki told that girl about her dead mama. Yeah, I heard about it for 40 days and 49.
And Gavin, Gavin, I was on the X with you, right? I was on X with you saying y'all women being too sensitive, like these ain't real rappers. Don't undermine these girls. They are rappers. They volunteered for it. Let them be competitive and talk about each other.
I just don't like the way Bigfoot was put together, and then Nicki doing the whistle song at the end just.
It was not it. It was not it.
When I was watching all of them, I was like, Drake and Kendrick said some crazy shit. Like this, you talk about this man being molested. You talk about this man you want to do.
The beat on his wife.
It got left field.
It got messy.
One line that you lying on your dead mama. Y'all did my girl. Hey, I don't like the double standards. Like I'm gonna say
oh, there you go.
It's always when he getting into it. Y'all 3 minutes up though.
Well, to the last thing to support King, these folks talk about killing and everything else. Every topic that come up in rap is plausible, negligent, evil, whatever. Let them do it. Let them all do it. And the women.
To me, it was just the way that Bigfoot was put together to where I was just like, man, don't even respond to that.
Yeah, she did right by not. She did right.
But I will not lie. If that had escalated to the level of Kendrick and Drake, it would have been nasty. We probably still would have been in it.
I would start blocking all the girls on Twitter trying to be politically correct. Like we
still rowing that boat. We still rowing that boat. But all right. So we got to move on to our next pop culture topic. So, where is it? All right, here we go. Where are the black women in pop?
They're here.
Not the old women like Rihanna. We talking about the new women.
Like Chloe Bailey, Normani.
And we can put them because it's been happening to the old ones too.
I would agree.
Preface the conversation better, Food. Let the audience know what we're talking about.
All right, so this is going off like the conversation that we've been having, but I saw it on Twitter a while back to where I think Chloe was doing like an interview or something about how she considers herself a pop artist, but they always put her music in like R&B, and then how as a collective we always like where the pop girls at, where the black pop girls at, but when they come out with music, you know, we not listening or we're expecting an R&B vibe. We ask for the pop girls and then we expect an R&B vibe out of them. So the question is rhetorical, as King answered, because we got the pop girls.
So first question for all of you, and it's two of them. How do y'all think Chloe defines pop, and how do y'all define pop? Because I know two definitions for pop. It's one just pop.
Okay,
it's one just popular music, and it's based on numbers. Or two, it's a certain sound where they got them jingles, their beats. It's about love and all that. The Katy Perry's, the old Beyonce, old Rihanna, the all them girls. Some Taylor Swift. Which one is y'all pop?
I'll say this. I'm going off the like the Katy Perry type music, the Lady Gaga type music.
When
I consider pop music, I understand there's two definitions. I understand, and I'm not negating the other definition.
So all of y'all are on the sound side of pop,
right? When I say pop,
beats.
Yeah, when I say pop music, I'm talking about that the Lady Gaga, the Katy Perry, you know, Rihanna has dived in it, and sometimes Beyonce has dived in it, sometimes
that music that's borderline, dance music, but not necessarily usually lighthearted.
Not that oomph, but it is almost there. But it's almost there. That's when I say pop music. When we say pop music, that's what we talking about.
And I feel like the other definition of pop is outdated, and we can't use that anymore because the definition is music that's popular.
Yeah.
Back a couple of years ago, rap was the main genre in music, the most popular genre of music for some years, and we didn't call it pop because it was popular. So I feel like we have to let that definition go.
If we're going by the numbers, rap is pop music now. All of it. But all the top artists.
A lot of people say rap isn't pop, so I feel like we should go with the definition of how pop, because we know how pop should sound. Right.
Imagine if they played rap music on Y101 back in Jackson.
What? Y101? Y101? I'm looking for the hoe.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let that one go.
So because we're going off of sound, do we assume that that's what Chloe Bailey is for the sake of conversation, that she's going off of the sound as well and not numbers?
I would say, I would say
a lot of artists go off the sound. Like, I feel like a lot of artists, pop has a distinguished sound. Like,
I guess the way that I look at it is when I go to my pop mix on Spotify, it's
same
what I consider pop songs. It's not Drake's newest rap song. It ain't no Sexy Red in there. It ain't no Megan Thee Stallion in there, unless it's like that one song like Sweetest Pie with Dua Lipa, but it's because Dua Lipa on the song. Like
some Maroon 5 you might call like pop/pop rock,
like
that type of sound.
You got your alternative
moves
pop,
like Jagger and songs like that.
Some Paramore songs are considered
some
pop.
Paramore songs.
You should just
pop rock, that boundary.
The sound.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if we're going off of that, we have black pop artists, especially on the girl side, but I don't feel like it's just the industry / the businesses that don't consider them pop. I think it's also their listeners.
And so that's what I'm saying. And that's what I was saying earlier is that as a collective, we be like, where the pop girls at? Chloe come out with a song, Normani comes out with a song, and now it's like, oh girl, we was expecting this, that, and the third.
I also think that we don't just see a lot of us doing pop music. I feel like a lot of us see these people doing pop music.
No disrespect, you're just kind of brown, Antoine. So mine a little bit pinker.
Those I see. I think
show black people on both sides. Some of these.
I think a lot of us just don't see us doing pop music, so that's why we just don't. Not everybody, but.
Sage asked a good question. Black people like pop music.
Share that, and I got an answer right now, and all my Mississippians going to respect it.
Y'all talk about all the old artists: Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Who else did pop? Mariah Carey. All of those were TLC does pop songs. Like a lot of those.
King.
Music, and it was love.
Wait, King, in certain popular areas, I'm gonna be honest. Like when I was in LA and you go to like a random restaurant, they always playing rap and hip hop. When I went back to Mississippi, you are hearing pop music at every restaurant, every not Macy's, every JC Penney and every belt. So it can be a little strange how people think what black people listen to.
Well, I wouldn't bring up retail stores because they gotta put a little some.
But here's the thing: in Mississippi, our retail stores will play pop music. In LA, every store playing rap. Every store.
I just feel like we can't say black people don't like pop music when there's 4 black people on this podcast that like pop music. I think that's a big.
I'm not saying everybody. I'm not saying. I
would say there's a certain demographic of black people that don't listen. I will say
that's what I'm going for.
Yeah. Do black people recognize other black people as pop artists? Then
I would say no. I would say sometimes no, because I mean, if we want to talk about now, we want to talk about back then. Like when you really dissect some of Rihanna's catalog, you dissect some of Beyonce's catalog. She has pop songs, but we've been so conditioned to see them as R&B artists.
Mm-hmm.
It can also go to the songs that we like by those artists too, because a lot of Beyonce songs are R&B heavy. So if you're an R&B type Beyonce fan, you're not really gonna come into her pop songs for real.
I'd say it's a good mix. If you look at Beyonce's like top 20, I'll say if you look at like her top 20, it's a good amount of pop sound, especially the older stuff.
I would say this. I guess
if you check for Beyonce for the R&B sound, you're not gonna be in tune with her pop sound. So you're just gonna look at her as R&B if you just in tune with the R&B. Because a lot of people, if I go to a cookout and I play Diva, my granny gonna look at me like I'm crazy. But if I turn around and play and be myself,
she gonna be with it. She gonna be with it.
But could you not throw out Single Ladies and Video Phone and all some of the older 2000s poppers?
That answers your question.
I mean, that's on the same. That's on the same album though. Sweet Dreams is a pop song.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I am Sasha Fierce. They just popped on. It was pop. Like she did her pop.
Sasha Fierce is majority pop. Like she got Halo, Scared or Lonely in there, and a couple of her slow like R&B, but like Sweet Dreams, Video Phone, Diva, Single Ladies. Them was pops. What makes Diva not R&B?
I don't see it as the
tempo.
Counter question. What makes Diva R&B? Counter question.
Let's talk about this.
Counter question.
Let's talk about genres of music. Let's do this. When you hear not even pop, let's dissect R&B. What do you think R&B, rhythm and blues, as in the old definition? Yeah. Slower toned, more melancholic, usually about some deep emotional theme. That's how I separate it from pop, which is usually more upbeat. It could talk about more deeper tones, but you're not going to get that vibe listening to it.
That slow vibe, listen to.
You really got to know what the blues is. I think, like if you actually listen to some old blues songs, then I think if you've listened to those, then that would help you like understand what R&B should sound like. I'd say.
And I just feel like
which one?
Daddy Green Love and Sasha Fierce, like they both have distinct sounds for both of those albums.
Which comment, Ryan, you talking about?
The one these genres have gone, therefore they don't sound the same. Here's the thing about that. I still feel like we can relate most songs to certain genres, and new genres are being created. I.e., we got progressive R&B for folks like what's his name, who just dropped a song, Sir and Division. Even Lucky Day's kind of starting to dip into that realm a little bit. He got some old R&B and he got some progressive R&B. I feel like we create new genres for the stuff that's evolving.
But it's still R&B, right? Whether it's progressive, right?
Because we got like even with hip hop and rap, I don't know which one of those came first, but we know that they're connected for the most part. But there is subtle differences between what is hip hop, rap, let alone gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's subtle differences, trap and everything else. In drill, there's subtle differences, and we know what those sound like.
Yeah, I don't think we're negating the fact that there are like sub-genres and like we create new genres and genres evolve. But I feel like at the core, like Ryan said, there are some pieces in this formula that's always going to be there as far as this genre goes.
And I also feel like we should listen to what the artist Chloe told us she's a pop artist, so that's what she is. Normani said she's a pop artist that makes R&B songs. That's what she is. Why are we coming back to them saying, "Oh, girl, you're not no pop artist. Your songs too slow"? How you gonna tell her what she went in the studio and made?
She could be a pop artist that made an R&B song.
Right, and when Chloe went solo from her sister, that's what it gave. Her sister is more of the R&B vibe, the soul fulfilled. Chloe is more of the upbeat. She gonna dance, she gonna sing. You can put her out there with Sabrina Carpenter on that festival. She gonna do a bit. You can't put her sister out there. You have to put her sister.
Yeah, you can't put Halle. You cannot put Halle. Right. Hey.
So here's my thing. How do y'all feel about subgenres like what Sage is talking about? Because when I think subgenres, I see them as their own genres. It's just that we know what their foundation came from. Mm-hmm. Like we know how all music originally started with like the blues that came first, and then we got jazz and we got everything else, and they sounded kind of completely different. But now we know what's, huh?
No, I'm just playing. I said Negro spirituals.
Yeah, but like when we look at subgenres, I feel like subgenres still doesn't defer the fact like the Sir album and all of that. That would be progressive R&B, but it has notes of that slow right. Old school rhythm and blues beat and music.
I agree, and it's still considered R&B. Like even though it's progressive R&B, what is it at the end of the day? What did we say last? It's progressive what?
R&B.
R&B, right? So.
Maybe we need to come up with a new genre, progressive pop. Since don't nobody want to agree on what pop music is, we gonna make progressive pop.
But I think we do have a lot of black female pop artists: Victoria, Normani. I said Chloe, Flo. The whole group. They make pop.
Would Victoria Monet be considered a pop artist?
Yeah. Victoria Monet wrote half Ariana Grande song. All Right is a pop song. It's not R&B. That's dance pop.
Okay. I guess I was looking at like, okay. I was looking at it like the majority of like how Jaguar and Jaguar 2 is set up. I'll give you that.
I feel like the pop artists out there, despite what Chloe said.
You said what?
I think the pop artist out there, I would put her in that category too. It's like pop / R&B. I'll say she both.
I know when I grew up and I was listening to like pop music, I always thought of it as kind of like that family friendly type music. Like
me too.
Once it starts getting a little too explicit, it might start bleeding. And that's probably not the definition of everything, but once it start getting a little too explicit.
I don't feel like that's true. I don't feel like that's true because when Lady Gaga stepped up to the plate,
that's true.
When Lady Gaga stepped to have y'all not listened to Love Game? That's a nasty song. The beat is nice. She said, "Let's have some fun. This beat is stick. I want to take a ride on your disco stick." What do y'all thought she was talking about?
Yeah. There's that.
All right. I already said on live.
Maybe if
that song "Blow My Whistle, Baby." Whistle. I ain't know. I thought it was a real whistle. I thought it was a real whistle. That's family friendly.
Hey, but they play it. They play it at the water park though. They gonna play it at the water park.
So that's what I'm saying. You gotta disguise it a little bit so the children don't know what you're talking about.
Let's do that. Pop is a little bit more discreet with its topics that it discusses.
Raunchy.
Because Ariana Grande, she switches between when she want to be super raunchy versus I'm gonna cover it up a little bit.
Positions is a sex album.
It is. She nasty.
Yeah, I get what Antoine is saying though, but I think when you actually listen to what these people are saying, it's not family friendly.
But your kids ain't gonna know that though.
Even Gwen Stefani, some of Gwen Stefani stuff is not family. It's got the little bump, thump, but it's not.
And here's the funny thing: the definition of family friendly is changing.
What's that song? It's Banana. That's about fighting somebody at the football game.
She got another song on that album called Bubble Pop Electric, which is about her going on a date with her boyfriend and they having sex for the first time.
Even Fergie talking about my hump. What hump she was talking about?
Britney Spears made a song called "If You Seek Amy," which is a bop. But when you listen to the lyrics, she's saying "fuck me."
So that's what I'm saying. Without the
womanizer about a fuck boy.
without the description, you ain't gonna
Womanize
know
about a nigga who be playing the hoes. Like
so when you listen to rap and like a lot of other types of stuff, it's like right in your face. You know exactly what they talking about. They ain't disguising it at all. When you listen to pop, you gotta like if you don't look up some of that stuff as a child, you ain't gonna know what they talking about for real. Maybe sometimes some songs. I won't say all of them. Some of them kind of out there, but
my time ago.
Look, and the only thing I'll say, Antoine, because you said something that kind of was funny, you was like, "Yeah, I think it's more family friendly." I was like, "The definition of family friendly changing. Sexy Red be at these high schools performing.
That's
family friendly is a little different now. She's gonna be at Disney World next."
Unfortunately, I don't like that.
Oh, by T's definition, she's getting there. She's about to be
not at Disney World. Leave her out of Disney World.
She had Disney Springs performing with the man that ride around.
With the man that ride around the piano. Oh my God. All right. So our timer just ended for the first segment of Hit Stop. Yeah, Sage. Ryan cuts. He's been cussing this whole episode.
No, I didn't.
Get into it. Ryan, you said fuck, motherfucker. You just said the N-word.
Did I?
You did.
I'm black. I can do that.
Oh, now is he black? He can do that. But any other time, it's my image. Hold on, because my other timer got messed up.
How about you get the image of these timers up?
I tried to. Y'all didn't want it. All right. So we're going to take a brief intermission. And what we're going to do on this intermission, you guys, we're going to show you all some mob recommendations. So if you've been following us on social media and paying attention to our mobs monthly, in our recommendation section, sometimes we recommend some albums to listen to, some singles to listen to. So we just want to spin the block, show you guys what we have been recommending, just in case you want to listen to it as well. So on our first page, let me move that out the way because I didn't know it was going to do that. We got Victoria Monet, Jaguar, Renee Rapp, Snow Angel, Sleep Theory, Paper Hearts, Big Crit, Regardless, is still timeless, 21 Savage, American Dream, Don Toliver, Love Sick, Isaiah Rashad. Ryan, what's the name of this album?
The Isaiah Rashad album. I'm going to be honest with you. I got that whole album on my playlist and I don't know the name of the album.
You don't want to pull it up? We'll spin the block. Future and Metro Boomin, We Don't Trust You, Ariana Grande.
The House is Burning.
Tyler by Tyler. Okay, so this is Isaiah Rashad album. It's called The House is Burning. Next, we got Janelle Monáe, The Age of Pleasure. Metro Boomin presents Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Sir, wasn't that album called Heavy?
That was a song on it. I believe it. Wasn't it self-titled?
Oh, yeah. Sir by Sir?
Yeah, it was Sir by Sir. Sir by Sir. Yeah.
Sir by Sir. Thanks. We got Flo Milli, Fine Ho Stay, Doja Cat, Scarlett, 2 Claude. I think that's how that goes. Sabrina Carpenter with her single Espresso, Party Next Door with Party Next Door 4. Mac Miller. I forgot the name of this album.
Oh, that album is called Heavy, by the way. I lied to you, Food.
Thanks.
Sage, please.
That's what I'm saying, Sage. Show the man. That's why Sage my boy, bro.
I can't show the cup. That's how it fit in the box.
So Mac Miller's album. So the one of him sitting down is obviously the final one before his passing, which is Swimming, and then the one after that is The Divine Feminine, which is fire. Both of them are fire.
All right, and then we got J. Cole, Might Delete Later. And then for our last 2 recommendations, we got Tim's Born in the Wild and Kehlani with Crash.
Sage is a freaky frog, bro.
All of y'all freaky frogs.
That's a freaky frog right there, bro. If I ain't never seen him.
He said he got the vinyl for it. All right. So we're going to move on into our next segment of Hit Stop. It's called Let's See What It's Giving. So in this segment, we're going to go down a list of recent releases. We're going to start with singles, go into albums, and then we're going to talk about music videos. This is going to be spanning everything from January 2024 until now. Once this becomes a more recurring thing, we will only be doing what has been released for the month or from the last time we did an episode up to that point. Mm-hmm. Let's get into it, starting with the singles. So starting with the pop genre, we got Sabrina Carpenter with Espresso and Please, Please, Please. Ariana Grande with the Boys Mind remix with Brandy and Monica. Chloe with Boy Bye and FYS or Fuck Your Status. Tinashe with Nasty, and then Khaled with Adore You. How'd you guys feel about those songs?
Nasty is funny.
What'd you say, King?
Fuck Your Status R&B.
Okay.
That's a perfect example of what we was talking about earlier. If you play both of those songs side by side, there's a different, distinct sound from both of those songs.
Ain't nobody say nothing to me when we was making it.
I didn't tell you that. I said Boy Bye was R&B. I mean, Boy Bye was pop, and Fuck Your Status was R&B.
Oh, well, I apologize. We'll talk about that later then. All right. Other than that, how'd y'all feel about the other songs? Who brought up Nasty?
I said Nasty is a funny song. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie.
Is somebody gonna match my freak?
Yeah. At first, I didn't want to hear it for real. I was just listening to the TikTok. Snippet that they had, but I listened to the actual song. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It's like a nice little turn it on a vibe.
It's not something I would listen to on a daily basis. I will put that out there.
Say, to answer your question, she got the thumbs up from Brandy and Monica. And fun fact, she's the only artist that has got a thumbs up to sample and interpolate that song at all. That always told other artists no.
Okay. Ariana Run Pop.
For Khalid, I did like Adore You. It sounds like more of Khalid. I haven't listened to his other works in a minute because I think the last time I really took time to listen to Khalid was like Free Spirit. That's the one with Talk on it, right?
I thought, yeah, the one with they got Paradise on it too.
Yeah, that was my last time really listening to Khalid because I was a fan of him way back when. But Adore You sounded good. It sounds like more of what I used to like by him. Mm-hmm. So whenever he dropped his new project, I'll probably check it out.
Yeah, I think the same. I like that song. Boy Bye with Chloe. It was okay.
I like that song.
I think it needs to grow on me.
That sample is amazing.
Yeah, I think it needs to grow on me. When we get to the video, I like the videos when we get there. But the Boys Mind remix didn't really do anything until the second half of that song.
Yeah, I like the bridge.
When it get to the bridge.
But if I had to pick, I like the original better than she's heard.
I think I like the fact that she did the remix. I like the fact that she brought Brandy and Monica into it. But I think my final opinion on it was that I don't think we really need it. If that was how y'all was gonna do it, y'all didn't have to make a remix to this. Y'all could have just left the song. It's the same thing with And Yes when she added Mariah Carey. Like y'all did nothing for this song. Yeah. We just gonna go listen to the regular version.
Yeah, I didn't like that remix with Mariah.
Now Sabrina Carpenter, I do like Espresso, but I don't like that Please, Please, Please song.
Yeah, Please, Please gotta grow on me. Espresso's nice.
We need to get a Patreon so we can turn music on.
Bleed. That's my song.
Man, nonsense.
Yeah, nonsense. She did that.
Her album, I know she's leading up to an album release. I would be interested to see what else is on that album, how she does it. So, anybody else on the pop end?
I ain't listening to Sabrina Carpenter singles.
No, yeah, I haven't heard any of those.
You don't gotta look bored though, Antoine. You gotta look like you're involved.
I was looking at stuff, but I listened to the Khaled too. I like the Khaled song. I like the Nasty song. I was looking at the list too. I don't think those are the only ones I really heard. The Boy Bye, maybe like Foop said, maybe that one have to grow on me. It wasn't just like awful, terrible, but it wasn't just like I'm finna go bump this or something like that. And those are the only ones really.
And since she dropped a single and we was talking about the album, would y'all consider yourselves Chloe Bailey fans?
Some of her songs.
I like her songs. Like when she at first came out with like How Mercy, Treat Me, and things like that, I was like, okay, I'm rolling with this.
And it makes me mad because I watched an interview with her and y'all bully her to not go into that pop route and go to the R&B route. And I don't like that. Because her first solo album was supposed to be titled Chloe, and it was going to be a pop album with Treat Me and Have Mercy, and probably Boy Bye. She went another route to In Pieces and went down the R&B route and pissed me off. You got to step with me.
I liked Have Mercy, and I liked Treat
I
Me.
like Have Mercy.
I like the way though when she was first coming out. I guess I like
her. And I heard she's gonna drop a new album. I think it's gonna be called. I forgot what it's supposed to be called. But I think that's gonna be pop.
Sage, I can't give you that at all.
He said I need the lyrical breakdown on Sabrina.
Hey,
Not just got.
AT, you can't be doing that, bro. I do got a crush on Chloe, but if I could keep that to myself, you gotta slow it down.
That's when we don't get into that, we gonna get into that.
Not a PS.
I feel like not the sex appeal of a PS2.
Man, why y'all hating on
somebody?
Fine, I don't care what y'all gotta say, bro.
Somebody said she has the sexual appeal of a Ford F-150. Man, I was like, what does that even mean?
If Chloe came at me looking like that,
I was just gonna say if them niggas in that chat look like that too, they gonna bust her down.
If Chloe came at me looking like the fine PS2 that she is,
you ain't thought.
Hey, she the
hey, they ain't coming talking about me. They gonna be all on her. Okay.
Y'all. Ooh. Y'all like them BBL deviants, and y'all don't like a natural booty. Y'all don't like a natural pretty face. Y'all don't like a natural pretty smile. Y'all like a naturally pretty eyes.
Hey,
everything about Chloe fine. I don't care what y'all got to say.
I'm coining
I
that.
don't care what y'all got to say.
BBL
She bad. She bad. Chloe been bad.
And she talented.
Yeah, and she performs. I love seeing.
And she's a producer. All those beats on Ungodly Hour and stuff are like 2. With that, her last time with her sister, they said they would make all them beats from scratch.
Look,
show like
I need y'all to show me y'all baddest chick and tell me that she better than Chloe because I won't believe it.
Ron said bring your best. Ron said bring your best hitter out right now.
Your best fighter right
now. If Chloe was mine, if I had clout and some money,
Ron said bring out your best hitter right now.
They can't do that.
Sage.
All right, y'all. Let's move on because we got 12 minutes. We got 12 minutes left. We got to move on. All right, y'all. So going into the rap singles. Get your stuff together, man.
Mute me, bro. Sage for
getting into the rap singles. We got Doechii with Alter Ego featuring JT, Ice Spice with Fat Butt, JT with Sideways, OK, and OK remix featuring Jeezy. Lotto with Sunday Service, the original and the remix with Megan Thee Stallion and Flo Milli. Saweetie with Nani. Cardi B with Enough, Like What. Quavo with Mink. Eminem with Houdini. Megan don't count no more because the album came out. Glorilla with TGIF. And then Tommy Richmond with $1 Million Baby and Devil Is a Lie.
I'm hot.
That was a lot.
That's a lot. And I'm hot.
I'm part of these songs. Let me not even still in that line.
I like what?
I like them, and this way y'all gonna talk about me. I did like them for the beat and those were the music videos. For some reason, something made me watch them. I was like, Cardi B look good. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was cool.
I didn't like Enough. Like What had me vibing a little bit, but that's all Cardi B music beating me. Just if you can make me bob my head.
You know what I really like? The song she collabed with Lotto on. I can't remember that was a single. I think that was last year though. I can't remember which one it was, but I liked her on that song.
Song she did with Lotto.
She did some collab with Lotto. It was definitely a Lotto song because I added that to my playlist and I got that on repeat. But I ain't got Cardi B's other songs.
Oh, you talking about the "Rip Me Out the Plastic"?
Yeah, I did like it.
Oh yeah.
If I like it, I like it.
I understand.
You're right. Music is subjective. Hey, shout out to Cardi B. She doing her thing. Though.
I did like What though. I didn't like Enough. If I'm starting at the top, Alter Ego is my jam. That's on my workout playlist. Alter Ego with JT.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice song. I already done talked about Fat Butt with Ice Spice. Sunday Service.
Fat Butt though.
Fat Butt was funny.
I like the beat. I like the beat and the flow.
That's put out lyrically. If you listen to what Ice Spice said in that song, lyrically, that's right there.
Let me put it in my ear real quick.
Y'all was not doing y'all homework. Cause why you gotta go and listen to this song?
Because I listened to it and I forgot it.
Fat Butt gave me like she got her rap that I enjoy that.
Here's my thing. Ice Spice is what I play when I got. If I got some girls in my dorm, my apartment, and we turning up. No, should be quiet. Be quiet. If I got in my apartment, I'm playing the Ice Spice, bro. I don't care what y'all say.
He was like, "You like that, huh?
You are scaring the hoes."
I'm a grown man.
Because if I was talking to you as a romantic interest, and I walk in your house and you start playing Ice Spice,
yeah,
listen.
My pants up, fat butt, my
listen. When I turn on Jake, who said it? When I put on J. Cole, it put him to sleep. Gotta turn.
Who said that? Who said that?
I forgot who said that. Was that J. Cole versus Kendrick? He said Kendrick music put him to sleep. They both put him to sleep. I'm sorry. You can't have no girl over and you playing Kendrick and Cole. That's cool.
Ron said for all the ladies out there, Ron said if you come over, he playing Fat Butt with my pants up.
I don't like the way you framed that.
That's what she said in the song.
She said Fat Butt with
my pants up. Fat Butt with my pants up.
That's so crazy.
So Sage, what you playing when your
Hey, we losing
when your
the
queen
plot.
come over?
We losing the plot. These other singles. What these other singles? What else has stuck out to y'all in the past 6 months? I like $1 Million Baby. I read the lyrics and I was like, what is he talking about? But when it come on, I'm a vibe.
Yeah. That's a good hit. They did good with that one.
Remind me which Glorilla song is TGIF because I keep getting her
7 p.m.
songs.
Friday. It's 95 degrees.
5 degrees.
Yeah.
That give me lit. It give me lit.
I had to listen to Sunday Service a couple times. For some reason, it takes me a while to digest certain Lotto songs, and that was one of the songs that took me. That took me a while to digest because when I first started listening to Lotto and when I listened to WAP, Bitch from the South, I was like, okay, I really like this, and then I started listening to her new stuff, and I was like, just don't feel like the same Lotto that I started listening to earlier. It takes me a minute to digest some of her stuff.
I spit it back up. Like Sunday Service did not go down for me. They came right back up, and I was excited for the remix with my girl Flo and Meg. I'm mad at Flo. You shouldn't even got on there. You shouldn't even waste your time with that. You should let them have that.
Sunday Service ain't hit for me either.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just me.
No,
I like out of the female.
Her drop lately hasn't been hitting for me for real. Lotto to me, in my opinion, she's more of a feature artist. When she hops on somebody else's shit,
I would agree with that. I like a lot of Lotto's features.
But when it comes to her solo stuff, she kind of missed the mark sometimes.
My biggest example is the way she hopped on Budget.
Yeah, she did good with Budget.
Yeah, Budget.
That's nice.
She did good with Budget. She did good with Cash Out. She did good with the song with Sauce Santana. When it comes to a feature, she gonna do her big one. I love
that Chloe. The feature that she did on that Chloe song was nice.
Yeah, yeah. When it comes to a feature, I just like some of her solo stuff. Like she got. I like the lottery. What's it called? Lottery. The lottery song she made with.
I know what you're talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Song?
See, I don't think that's the name. Was it Hit the Lotto?
I know what song he's talking about though.
But Lotto for me, out of all the rap girlies, she's the only one that I will consistently actually go and listen to, or I will take the time to go listen to a single without somebody else like mentioning to
I'm gonna listen to it. Like when Lotto drops a new song, I'm gonna listen to it. But all I'm saying is that sometimes it takes me a minute to digest Lotto's music.
I'm not mad at that. Yeah. Like I like that's an old one, never mind. But yeah, I like Lotto. I like Lotto. I want to see her drop another full project. I want to see how she goes about it and what route she's going to take. Out of all the female artists, she's the only one that I really got my eyes on right now because I kind of slowed down on paying attention to Meg personally.
I feel you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I want her to come with her next project. I want it to be something good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She got to get in that bag and find her. She got to find that pocket. She got to find that sound, that niche. All the rap girls got that sound. Doja Flow, Doechii, JT discover her sound, Meg, Nikki, like when Lotto find her sound, it's gonna be better for her. She just ain't got that yet.
Mm-hmm. Sage said she sounds just like Meg on Budget.
No,
no.
Not even a little bit.
Nah.
She matched her flow, definitely. Yeah. But they didn't sound the same to me.
In my opinion, I think she ain't making up on her own song. A lot of people in that song with roller skates.
She came in that whole hard.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm no percussion.
That's my favorite part of that song, honestly.
She said, "Beat the whole thing, she don't need no words." What
Yeah. She made that song though.
She did. She said, what she saying? Just to a place that I can now trip to Phuket. I'm like, fuck it. And if you look up how Phuket is spelled, it's spelled like fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Yeah.
I really like how she came on Budget. I really like how she came on Budget.
And I like how she came on Cash App too.
All right, y'all. We got 3 minutes left. I do want to get into these R&B hits. We only got 3, but I want to make sure we spin the block on them. We got SZA with Saturn, Neo with 2 Million Secrets, and then Chloe with FYS. Fuck Your Status. Neo needs to stop making music.
He can keep writing it though. He can keep writing it.
He can keep writing it.
We really need to show.
Stop making it.
We really need to show more support for ghostwriters. We keep on talking bad about him.
I don't know what possessed him to write a song and write that song, but he could have kept it.
I haven't listened to that. Only one from that list that I've actually listened to is Saturn, and I like Saturn.
I like Saturn. Listen, FYS with Chloe is good too.
I heard FYS once. I'm not sure if I heard Saturn or not.
My favorite like her Chloe, she gonna sing.
I really like FYS.
My girl gonna sing. That's why I love. She gonna sing. That mic gonna be on. That body gonna be right. And she gonna do a little editing.
It's Ryan listening to the song.
Just like her mother. Just like her mother Beyonce. She gonna hit that kind of sing the song. And I love that.
Look at him.
Have you not heard it before, so?
He said he heard it once.
I was trying to remember what I heard. I didn't hear Saturn. I did hear FYS, and I did like it. I did like FYS.
I like Saturn, but I like SZA's music in general. So
yeah,
I kind of fell off with SZA.
I gotta I ain't been on SZA since You and 95 on the weekend.
So y'all didn't listen to SOS?
I listened to that.
That was that last album that she dropped.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. I like Snooze. I think that was the name of the song from SOS that I like.
Yeah. That was a lot of people's favorites. I listened like one day I sat down and just listened to the album. It was like a good listen. I got a couple of songs from the album, but just like to sit down and listen to it, it wasn't bad.
Because when I sat down and listened to Control, that's a good album.
I don't really have an ear. I guess it's just me for like R&B music for real. Like I don't know. I guess I like more upbeat pop, rap.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta force my like. If somebody like Beyonce drop an album, of course I'm gonna sit down and listen because it's Beyonce. But if a new girl like Summer Walker, I'm listen to none of her albums. And they say her albums are legendary. I ain't sit down because I don't know. I gotta be in the mood for that.
I think something that you said when offline, King, that I try to apply myself to when I'm listening to music that's outside of the usual. I have to put myself in a mindset to actually sit down. Because when I actually sit down and listen, like that Tim's album, like I don't listen to like that type of music. I don't listen to Tim's in general. But when I sat down and put myself in a mindset to listen to the album, I was like, okay, I really like this.
I feel like music does require a certain environment sometimes and a certain mood. Like SZA is one of those artists where like if I'm chilling, I can got like a glass of wine or something, and I'm just relaxing. I just want to look at the fireplace or something. I'll turn on some SZA.
Or if I'm working on something, like if it's enough to where I can like this is a calm.
Listen passively, yeah.
Right.
Like that's when I listen to SZA, but I don't necessarily just pick SZA like I pick some of my other favorite.
I don't be in the car and be like, "Ooh, let me put on some SZA." Like that doesn't
exactly.
I got a couple of her songs on my playlist. When they come on, I'll listen to them.
I have to skip it. I be like, "Girl, not today."
I feel that. If it's not the mood, it's like, yeah, we're gonna turn that. But you know, some days though.
Today.
Some days though.
Because I don't want to say from that generation, but I don't want to say. It's not that I don't want to say SZA's in her golden age, but I remember like when it was like her and Janae running the game, I still listen to Janae and turn her up all the time.
think I have to put myself in a specific mood to listen to Jhené Aiko too. Mm-hmm. But like back in the day, I would agree with Ryan. Like back in the day, yeah, we was putting that on. We was putting on the words. Step bump, bump, riding in the bus, looking out the window. Yeah, we was. All right,
so
y'all.
Sage is a fan.
We're stepping into the 20 minutes to talk about albums. Are we good to move on? Y'all good? Mm-hmm. All right. So we're splitting up the album conversation into two pieces. If you guys follow us on social media, you've known since January 2024, we've been putting out music mob reviews where we've been putting out our scores for certain albums and putting in our top 5 from those albums. So we're just going to go through all of the mob reviews that we've been through. The only thing we're going to discuss is the score, the people who were on it, and are we still listening? And those first 2 parts are so funny because I don't even have that up to tell y'all that.
We're getting it together, y'all. This the prologue.
This just our first day out here. So we're gonna start at the top. We're gonna start at the top and work our way down because it's in order. We're gonna start with Normani, Dopamine. We gave that a 75%, a solid rating on our scale. Me and King did this review. King, are you still listening or not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I can make a big boy sit up. What she say?
I'm still listening. Take My Time is my jam. And I like Insomnia. I really like Insomnia too.
I still want to try that.
Huh?
Where that phrase come from? That make a big boy sit up. What in the world? Where that
that's from the song. That's from the name of the song.
Okay, because I was like, what?
It was something she said. She could make a big boy. She could make a nigga sit up like big boy. That's what she said.
And you felt that one, didn't it?
Hey, don't come at my friend like that. So
I ain't come.
I said Sage because he was just in the comments being a freaky fraud. Now, when my friend want to be a freaky fraud, then it's whoa. Parental guidance.
I can make a nigga sit up like a big boy. Y'all heard what she said, and I felt that. But yeah, I'm still. But then it goes into like what I just said, like. I'm leaning more towards her pop songs now, like Big Boy, Candy Paint, Grill, like my songs. Like I love when Grip come on. She ate that up. Kung Fu Grill, like what? 6'4", ride through the city, rolling sticky. What are y'all talking about? But yeah, I'm still listening to.
She got nasty on that. I need to listen to Normani because the few songs I heard, like that Can I song, the stuff that went viral, I was like, I like her. I gotta check her out.
So the next album we got going backwards from our social media page, we got Ron, his review of Party Next Door 4. He gave it 100%. Ron, are you still listening?
I still bump it. As a Party Next Door fan.
I like For Certain. That's my jam.
Look, I am still bumping about, honestly, every song that was in my top 5. Lose Your Mind, Her Old Friends, Resentment, Cheers, No Chill, all of that. I was probably listening to it earlier today. I'm still bumping that album. It is. I want recency bias to say it's one of my favorite Party Next Door albums, but it has been the one I've been listening to the most when I turn on my R&B playlist and I add it to my queue.
All right. So the next one is also on you. We Still Don't Trust You, Future Metro Boomin. You gave it a 73%, a solid score. Are you still listening?
No.
Oh, what?
You still listening?
Wait, which one? We Don't Trust You or We Still Don't Trust You?
We Still Don't Trust You.
Okay, yeah, I still listen to that.
He said, I still don't trust you.
Now, the first one, not so much, for real.
See, it's for me for both. Like, this is why I like our ratings. The production and all that good stuff is still quality music, but that album just ain't resonate with me as a future Metro project. It just didn't resonate with me much.
I feel you.
It was the We Still Don't Trust You dropping a week after they dropped the other 17-song album. And I was like, okay, y'all asking for too much out of me.
And that played a part too. Like, you didn't give me time to enjoy. You was bad as Chris Brown and his 40-song album.
Like, you're not giving me time to adjust. What do you mean you just dropped another album and it's still 17 songs?
Yeah. And then during that exact same time, we're still listening to The Beef, which made me also not want to give it its time to digest because I wasn't even paying attention to it no more.
So congratulations, they played themselves, is what I'm hearing.
They still getting their numbers.
Say said Future did that before, and that's fine. And he did it again, and I was still overwhelmed.
Future ain't been Future since Future. I was going to say since the era, but they're going to be mad at me. I said it.
See, and Sage, you and me talked. I'm not an R&B Future fan. When he get his R&B bag, it depends.
When he dropped Future and Hendrix, it was the same thing. I had to wait a while before I stepped into Hendrix.
I miss, and that's probably my age. I miss Trap Future. I miss Pluto.
Bring him back.
I miss that old Pluto.
We got like 4 trap songs on that We Still Don't Trust Your album for Future, and those are like the only ones I liked on it.
Yeah, I feel like he tried to get a little maybe back to that old roots a bit, but maybe it just wasn't a full hit.
Yeah, they could have held that album a little bit longer. Wait till after the beef. I get why they dropped it, Metro Petty. I get it, but
all right, still on you, Ron. We got J. Cole, Might Delete Later. You gave it a 92%. Are you still listening?
Yes. Well, one song specifically, I still listen to Hunt Wabbits. First Person Shooter obviously took off of streaming, and it was 2 other songs. I think it's the ones in the top 5. I still listen to. Is it like in the 90% section right now for me in terms of did it still hold that weight? Could drop a little down. I did enjoy it. I'm still waiting for his next full project.
All right. So next is Cowboy Carter. We gave this a 92%. Me, Ralph, and King put out scores for this. King, are you still listening?
Nope.
No, he's not listening to that country music album.
He's not.
I only listen to Tyrant and Bodyguard. I picked my songs out that album, and I stuck with it.
Mine is Tyrants and
my bad.
I was coming into Cowboy Carter. I made it known that I'm not no country music fan. That is not my gospel. That I'm not a fan of that. I don't do that at all. But I listened to it. I picked my couple songs out of there, and then my 2 songs. I don't do nothing else with that album.
Yeah, I got 2 songs that I might listen to every now and then.
And Levi's Jeans, if I'm in the mood to listen to it.
It's Levi's Jeans for me in like the first part of Sweet Honey Bucking. I'll listen.
Like a Mechanical Bull.
So you
bucking.
Yeah.
You be on the phone doing the challenge and somebody in your room.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when what's his name?
Shabuzi.
Yeah, when he be rapping, that's the part.
You don't like
when it gets towards the end, I just be like, okay, we can turn this now. I like the beat.
I would say this.
Was there hype that gave y'all that rating? Like, would y'all still say that 90-something holds it to this day?
When I listen to it in full. Listen to it as a full project, I appreciate what Beyonce did with the country music genre. Now, longevity for me, country music is not my jam, so the longevity of the album was never going to go.
Yeah, I think a lot of people knew that though.
But as a whole, that next Beyonce album is gonna be crazy because that's gonna be a rock album, and oh my god,
if she get the right features on it, I will tune in for that one. If she get the right features, I'm tuning in.
But I think if I sit down and listen to it again, top to bottom, I would probably still feel the same because I appreciate what she did for it. But longevity, no.
Yeah, and I need people to understand when we say rock, we mean black rock. We don't mean dressing black. We mean
yelling.
James Brown, the shit Elvis Presley stole, Tina Turner, Summer Prince, that type of rock.
That's where she.
I like out of everybody, I like Prince.
Like Rick James and stuff.
Yeah,
that's where she finna go.
She ain't going to the. I would like to give Tina Turner about. She's gonna give Tina Turner mix with Rick James. That's what she's gonna give.
To answer Sage's question, the reason why I appreciate it is like how I was saying before is that I'm not a country music fan. So I appreciate how she put the album together where I was able to sit down and listen through the whole album and not cut this shit off.
Yeah.
But none of y'all liked it enough to where y'all was like, you know what? Let me go listen to some Sweet Home Alabama and Old Virginia. None of y'all.
No, it wasn't listen to Cowboy Carter and get into my country music bag.
I tried that, and I remember one country music artist, Tanner Adele. I really like Tanner Adele because from what I heard with Tanner, she mixes country with like a more urban R&B rap vibe. Like it's country, but it get like it's black people. It's like it's some black nigga. Tanner, she's nice. I like it.
Okay. Sage really no food.
I don't like country music, but like Cowboy Carter. Is that wrong?
I ain't say you was wrong.
Culture. I like that she did it out of spite. Like she didn't do it because she wanted to. She did it because they told her.
I'm missing the point. No, I don't like country music, but I can't like that album.
According to the men folk, you can.
Well, good thing I don't listen to the men folk. All jokes.
Men's helping us over with. I'm talking about shit. I don't know.
No, it's not. It's.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing, King. That's what we doing, King. Because you saw that picture of that clown where the rainbow colors came off and went black and white. How the company described all them logos, they went back to normal.
Yeah, y'all do that
anyway. I like Cowboy Carter. It's just like I was saying before. Country music is not my ministry.
Yeah, I like it's just a genre because Renaissance.
That was my ministry. Renaissance was my ministry. But let's keep on pushing, y'all. So we got Tyler's album, Tyler by Tyler. Me and King was on this. We gave this a 98%. King, are you still listening?
I said listen to my girl Tyler.
I've kind of fallen off. I haven't really been listening to it.
I like when she do that little dance and she be vibrating.
What they got to do with the album, though? All right, now here.
Because I recognized who she was because y'all did the mob review, and I was like, oh, okay. And she did that boom, 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 boom. And I was like, okay, that's fine.
Okay, so this on you, Ron. You did your mob review for Heavy by Sir. You gave it a 90%. Are you still listening?
I gave Party Next Door's album 100%. I should have jumped this Sir album up to 100. I absolutely love it. Was that something? Was it just something that you had to experience like over time? Because I know certain albums, for me, certain artists, when I listen to the album the first time, I'll be like, okay. But then when I listen to it more a couple times, it grows on me, and then the score goes up. See, like I'm looking at the score now, and I see like I lowered it down for cohesiveness. And this is maybe I should take that back. It didn't sound that cohesive because he tried like I think at 3 different points, the type of beats and the type of vibe he was going for kind of switched, and then maybe it was due to his features. And I was like, this fits a different environment. This goes into a different playlist while these songs go into another one. But I like almost every song on that album. I still love it.
All right, so this me and you, Ron. We Don't Trust You, Future and Metro Boomin. We gave this an 80% solid score. Are you still listening?
Yeah, I listen to it when I run. Slimed In, Cinderella, Young Metro, a few others. I actually didn't like that much, despite popular belief.
I didn't like that for real. I think it just got hyped up because of the beef in Kendrick's verse. That wasn't even on my top 5. I grabbed the songs that I like from that album and I listened to them songs.
Yeah, me too. I found the trap I like and it was good.
I found the songs I wanted and I got out of there. Yeah. I think we got 1 or 2 more albums. Okay. We got Flo Milli, Fine Ho Stay. That was me and King. We gave this a 54%. King, are you still listening?
Yeah, I'm still listening to Flo.
I'm not. I'm sorry. When it come up, I skip it. I'm sorry.
She on my jam playlist.
I ain't like this. Not for real.
I like that we following up on these reviews. This was a good segment to add to this live because I like hearing this follow up.
All right, me and you, King, again. Eternal Sunshine, Ariana Grande. We gave this 100%. Are you still listening?
Should have been 150%. I am
250% because I just listened to that whole album last week. I was supposed to be listening to the music for this episode, and I revisited Eternal Sunshine.
I'm not gonna lie. When y'all played in the car when y'all came in town, I vibe with that whole album. It's a mood. It's a vibe.
That album is because of them two. That
album is lovely.
I do rock lovely. When we get to the Mob Awards, if this is one of the ones that wins like Album of the Year award for us, I rock with it. I'm not mad at that. I need to listen to it myself to add it to the playlist. I like it.
You should sit down. I need you to sit down.
I do.
And listen to it from top to bottom. Because my sister was like, I don't like this. And then we sat her in the car You remember she was between you and me, and she said that, oh, I like this. I didn't listen to it this
way.
It
was fire. I felt the same way as her. It's one of those, it's night, it's raining, you just sitting down vibing. That's a good album. It's a good album.
That was nice to me. All right, y'all. We got last album. This is on Ryan. 21 Savage, American Dream. You gave this a 97%. Are you still listening?
For sure. I still queue up songs from that album. The same when I queue up songs for that album, I'm queuing up songs from that the first Future and Metro album. When I just need something to hype me up, I'm out working out or something, I listen to that. It's there. Still hit.
I feel you. So that's all of our mob reviews. Make sure you stay tuned. As more music comes out, we'll be dropping more reviews, and as we do more hit stop episodes, we will revisit and see if we still fooling with it or not. So now we got a couple albums on our non-mob review list. And we only have 4 minutes to talk about albums, so we have a decision to make. We can either go into the time for music videos, or we'll see. We'll play it by ear and see how we go. So albums that have released that we didn't do mob reviews for, we got Megan by Megan Thee Stallion, but that just came out, so that's understandable. Kehlani, Crash, Vultures 1 by Kanye, Coming Home by Usher, Blue Lips by Schoolboy Q, Everything I Thought I Was by Justin Timberlake, Bryson Tiller by Bryson Tiller, One of One by Gunna, Kid Cudi and Sano, Born in the Wild, Tim's, Kevin Gates, The Ceremony, Tori Kelly, Tori, Dua Lipa, Radical Optimism, Willow and Pathogen, Chainsmokers, No Hard Feelings, Sexy Red and Sexy We Trust, Glorilla, Everything, Doja Cat, Scarlet Claw 2, and then Don Toliver, Heartstone Psycho. So, out of this very long list of albums, what did you guys listen to? What stood out to you? What did you listen to? And you was like, girl, what's this?
I listened to half of Bryson Tiller, half of Don Toliver's albums. I found a song I immediately liked off of Bryson Tiller. Don Toliver's, I was like, I don't know if I'm in the right mood for it, because it's kind of hard to place when I should listen to it. It didn't give me the same vibes as his last album, but I need to sit down and listen to it more. I just need to like get in the car and let it ride out, because I couldn't tell a vibe he was going for. Like, I didn't know if it was like a more intense, rocky. I didn't know what he was going for.
I listened to Gunna's album and I liked it. I was like, okay, I don't listen to Gunna for real. And it's not like I don't fool with Gunna. I just never made my way over there until I made my way over there. Yeah. And I was vibing. I was like, okay.
Man, you listening to that Rat Free Thug talking about?
I haven't listened to his album yet, but I do plan to make my way around to it. I listened to Bryson Tiller's album, and I think I wanted to like it really bad, so I kind of forced some of those songs, because now that some time has gone by, I'm like, it's not all that for me.
I listened to the first.
Did you like that Outside song that featured that it sampled one of them old songs? Let me listen to it,
because I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. I listened to it when it first came out.
It sampled that Whisper song by Yin Yang Twins. That's what it was.
I'd have to go back.
Is that on the album?
Yeah, the song is called Outside.
Because I listened to like 3 of them, and I was like, I don't know if I can get jiggy with this. And I moved on. I listened to Dua Lipa's album. It was cool. Dua Lipa. I got 2 songs out of that on my playlist. The Chainsmokers was like, okay, this is something you'll play in the retail store if folks close to it. Mm-hmm. I'm just being honest.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm just being honest. I did like Kehlani's album. Very, very sensual. Very, I'm a lesbian. I
heard people saying they like Kehlani's album. Any songs you recommend?
Let me see what I put on my playlist.
I listen to Kehlani's.
What I Want, Crash, Better Not, and Lose My Wife are the 4 that I added to my playlist.
Okay.
That Tim's album was nice. I just, hopped out of my box and listened to that. Ready, Unfortunate, Free Fall featuring J. Cole and You in My Face. I added those to my playlist. I'm trying to see what else I listened to.
I heard about Vince Staples' album Sage, but I only know about Vince Staples because of Joe Budden. I didn't put any eyes on it, but I do need to listen to it.
I mean, if you listen to it, Ryan, and you recommend it, I'll spin the block.
Okay. Let me add it to. Let me save it on Spotify. Let me find it. Because I heard it was like a real introspective type of album, and I like introspective rap for the most part. So
I got through half of Usher's Coming Home album, and I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I like that one.
That Justin Timberlake album can go in the garbage.
Yeah, I didn't like Justin. I listened to the first 2 songs of Tori Kelly. That was nice.
I didn't make it to Tori Kelly. Anybody listen to anything else on here?
I listened to the first song on Kim Gates' album. I'm gonna circle back.
Glorilla album, was that the one that had that Meg song with the little twerking?
Yeah, they got Wanna Be on it.
I heard a few songs on that album, and it made me go okay. Not mad at Glorilla. It made me go okay.
When I need a vibe, I'll tap into Glorilla.
Yeah.
But sometimes when her songs do pop up on my Spotify playlist, I do skip it because I'm not in the mood for that.
Yeah.
I still Tiller. He was cool. I listened to 3 songs on his. He was okay. I'm just not too big of an R&B person like that. Y'all be making that ass shit. Got time for that? No, I'm just.
It don't all be sad. Go listen to Division's last album. He got a song that says, "If I get caught cheating, that don't mean I don't love you." And it was upbeat. It was fire. It was nice.
I'm gonna have to go see about him, but yeah, I listen.
You must felt that in your soul. That must spoke to you.
Next, no comment. My image. Look, Antoine. You see Antoine. You see Antoine. You see Antoine. He was like, I mean, I can talk to me. Don't mean I don't love.
Antoine said, "Whoa, what are we talking about?" All right, so we're 2 minutes into the music videos conversation. I want to talk about Megan, but I feel like that's gonna take up the rest of the episode.
It is. It might.
I mean, that's the only one that's I can even talk about. So let's go for it.
I'm gonna let y'all because
it was colorful.
Go ahead.
I like the first. Okay, so the first 3 songs had me. Well, the first 2 songs had me. Figaro, I only like the beat. Where Them Girls At, it's a bop. That Break His Heart pisses me off every time. Every time. The next 2 yeah. the next two songs are skips.
Wait, what are you talking about? You talking about music videos?
No.
Oh, we talking about Megan album. I thought you said we could talk about it.
I thought you were talking about the music video section, the Meg music video, the colorful one.
You talking about Boa? No, I was talking about the album. I said we are 2 minutes into the music video section, but I want to talk about Meg's album. But if we talk about,
get your stuff off. I ain't got nothing to say. Get your stuff off. You good? I ain't got nothing to say. Get my bad. Woosah.
We had a misunderstanding. He telling me to do things that he didn't understand. Okay.
My bad.
I'm still in love. I'm still just saying disappointed on this stuff.
It was when we got to that Break His Heart song. I like Otaku Hot Girl. And because I get the anime references, I feel like that takes it up a notch for me. Because when you listen to it and you don't know the references, it's still a bop. But when you know the references of the anime she's pulling from, I was like, okay, this is taking it to another level for me.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people like it. It's just kind of catchy, honestly. Because I listened to it too. It's catchy. Like the chorus. I think a lot of people like the chorus.
Yeah, a lot of people like the chorus.
But that was kind of.
Interestingly enough, she's becoming like the spokesperson for like Black women in anime, and I'm not mad at that. I wonder if she's going to squeeze more into that bag.
I wanted Megan to rap to me.
I feel like she rapped on the first 2 songs, and then the rest of it was like,
yeah, coming off this whole beat you had with Nicki, you had an opportunity to really come back on the scene and do your biggest one. I was rooting for you. I just knew she was gonna come and rap the bitch with a bow. I was waiting for it. I was like, one thing about Megan, that bitch can rap. She can rap. She did rap, but she was having fun. I told you this when we had a personal conversation. I like that she was in the booth having fun. She had the point where she ain't got nothing to prove. She's just gonna do what she want to do. But Megan, I wanted more. My favorite song on the album is Rattle. I love that song.
Rattle is nice. Rattle is nice. Like
I think I like that one.
Rattle is nice. What them girls at is nice.
Paper Together.
I like Paper Together, and I like Miami Blue. I had to listen to that again once.
Yeah,
I had to go listen to that again with the Big Crit feature on it. I had to go listen to that again.
My Girl is still growing on me. That's still growing on me. And the third thing of the Japanese rapper, as catchy as it is, that's transfer garbage.
Watashi wasta.
I say that because I know I'm a lyric listener. I love a good lyric. So I just had to sit down and actually listen to what the people were saying to me, Portia. I was like, why did you put this man on this fucking song? It pissed me off so bad I changed it. I'm like, get this shit the fuck off. But it just pissed me off because I wanted more from Megan. That's all I'm saying. I like the album. The album's okay. I wanted more.
I think it's okay too. I don't think it's just really just.
It didn't give me. I would say that the beginning didn't grab me like Traumazine grabbed me. The way she came on Traumazine, even though because I like the first half of Traumazine. I don't like the second half of Traumazine. But the way that first half went was, I guess, it set the expectation of me of what I thought this first half of Megan was going to be. And when we got to that Break His Heart song, I was like, see, now you playing in my face.
It was the downstairs DJ.
It's down. Then the downstairs DJ. I'm going to tell you how this went down. Me and King are sitting across from each other. And we're like, okay, what does downstairs DJ mean? She's talking about playing with yourself.
I caught that. When you said it, I was like, oh, because the DJ be like, that's lyrically genius right there. That's bars. I like that.
I'm all about women's empowerment and feminism. Women taking control of their body and all that good stuff. I love my women. Y'all can do what y'all want to do.
But they can't beat their meat on the song.
Not flicking that bean, y'all. Got to stop. Yeah.
I also feel like this album's not in the right order either. To me, I feel like some of these songs, the way some certain songs should be grouped together, because I can understand having an album and each different section of the album has a different vibe in the way that you transition into it. But the way that she had some of them songs set up, like we went from Otaku Hot Girl to that Find Out song, and then she turned around and then hopped to Boa. And I feel like that was weird, because why wouldn't you just put Boa after Otaku Hot Girl? They kind of have like the same vibe.
I think the only cohesion was towards the end, when she put Cobra and what was the other one?
Moody Girl. Now the ending, I'll give her that. The worthy into Moody Girl into Cobra, I'll give her that.
Yeah.
But some of it, I felt like the beginning when you got his Rattle Figaro, fine. Where them girls at, and then them other two songs, I was like, okay, fine. But it was just that one little piece right there. I was like, I feel like we could have maybe switch this up a little better. But I got my songs. I got my songs that I like, and I'm sticking to them. And that's it.
Yeah, I just wanted more. I wanted more.
Little small question. Do y'all feel like we getting too much music at once? Like, do y'all like it? Do y'all dislike it?
I love it. I love it too.
I do love it.
I would say I really like that they have that paradigm of like the New Music Friday type thing, because I like hopping on my Spotify and seeing what new music is out, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say what I say is too much. No, but what I say that sometimes a lot of stuff drops and I don't get to everything. But that's not necessarily a bad thing because you don't always have to be in the know. Like you could spin the block on. You could spin the block on an album.
Yeah, It's just getting to the point where it's like it's so many artists that I'm like, you caught my eye, I've heard you before, and I'm always willing to check you out. But it's like, oh, these 4 albums dropped and everything else dropping. Like, I gave up on trying to listen to Chris Brown whenever he drops. I'm like, I'm gonna listen to you in passing because they're gonna play the hits, but you got too much here.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Sage X, what did you want out of the album, King?
I want Megan to get out my rap bag. I feel like a lot of the choruses on the album was very repetitive. Like every time I'm hearing the figure run. She wastes the 8 bars saying, bro. Like even with the songs with the Japanese do the chorus, even though it's catchy, it's like, girl, give me. I would say a lot of the choruses were repetitive, like they didn't give. Then like it gave me pussy every other word about pussy. I was like, okay, you have a nice body, pussy probably tight, wet. We know.
At this point, I feel like she capping.
Give me. I feel like it was
if you gotta say it, huh?
King, because you know and I know you're more having affinity with guys. If a dude keep talking about his game is on 10 and he finna break your back end, you're gonna be like, see, that's how I know you ain't doing that. Now, if I, as a man, as a hetero, if I'm hearing a girl keep on saying my so tight, it's so well, I'm like, I bet that thing looser and dry than the goddamn Sahara. Like, I'm just gonna be honest.
Yes, baby, I did like niggas other albums. Yes, I did like Snow, Fever, Good News, Bad, Traumatizing, but you got to be involved. Give it the balance. If you're going to give this balance, and I don't feel like it was well balanced to me. You took a Jeezy feature and talked about how a pussy broke a nigga heart. A Jeezy feature, that sample was bomb. That Jeezy sample, that instrumental she had talking about how pussy broke somebody's heart.
That's what made me mad because that's my favorite Jeezy song, and I was like, "What?"
She did something with that besides what she did, and that's what pissed me off.
Do you think that fans, let alone the industry, wants that from her? Like, do you feel like Meg is at that point where she's actually expressing creative freedom in her music, or has she just realized this is what gets hits?
I give them that sex does sell. Niggas love when she been her ass to make a collab and talk about how weak she is. Female love that empowerment. You know, I love it sells, but I just want
You want her to go deeper.
Those songs just weren't for me, and that's fine. And I feel like that's fine.
She can make songs that's not about hit songs that's not about like especially like for Jay-Z for instance. All 3 of Jay-Z singles. All 3. Sideways, okay, and what's the other one? No Bars. It didn't get so it's stuff women can talk about that's not sexual. And I love Megan's sexual music. I love it. I love Big Drain, and I love all of that. But sometimes we just want something a little different. Like, you know, get in that rap bag and rap like
I would say maybe it's more so of how it rolled out. Cause like his went hard and then Boa had that fun type vibe to it. And then we got to the album and then it's just
this pussy record nigga hard. Like I feel like she set us up. Then she dropped the ball. Like you dropped all these hard, heavy rapping songs, and you get on the song with a GC talking about somebody broke somebody hard. You talking about downstairs DJ playing with your pussy. You talking about you and your nigga both cheating on each other. Come on, girl. You said that in Traumatizing. You said that in Good News, which you said it in Fever, and then you said it in Tina Snow. Come on, give me something. Give me something.
Yeah, when Break His Heart, Broke His Heart, whatever this song, when the beat came and I recognized where it's from, I was like, "Ooh, she finna eat." And when the chorus started, I said, "You have to be kidding me." Well, slap me in my face and call me a baby, because what?
Megan really get into that rap song, even with hits. Like Megan ate hits down. Rap, she ate that down. Together with UG. She ate it down. She got into that rap bag. That's what I want. Like Paper Together with UGK was.
I like Paper. I like Paper. I like Paper Together and Miami Blue.
She rap. She got on that bitch and rap. Like, yeah, I can rap. She played. It wasn't been over shake my ass. This is where she got on there with an OG rapper and rap. And I know they can do that. That's what I want.
Okay. I think it's going to take a lot before we get it, or if we do get it, it's going to come in an EP.
All right. Well, we got 3 minutes left to talk about some music videos. So we got Ariana Grande, The Boy's Mine, We Can't Be Friends, Yes, and Sabrina Carpenter, Please, 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 and Espresso, Chloe with Boy Bye, Doechii with Alter Ego, JT with OK and Sideways, Victoria Monet with All Right, Saweetie with Nani, Kehlani with After Hours, Tinashe with Nasty, Meg Thee Stallion with Hiss and Boa, and then Justin Timberlake, No Angels.
Let me say about Saweetie. We can talk about her.
That old Navy commercial. That's fine.
Try to lower your voice when you talk, King, because when you peak, we don't hear you.
90 eats. That's what I said. She eats. The music video ate too. Like
that's that. Now at Old Navy.
Yeah.
Bermuda Shorts.
And they playing it in the back that 90.
Yeah.
I think the video was nice. And the song is catchy. I ain't got it on my playlist or nothing like that. But I think
it's a no. It's a no for me. The song in the video was a no for me.
She ate that.
Now it's a no for me. 90 no.
That song is for the girls who get it. If you got 90, you don't like that song. If you don't know what 90 is, and you got that 90, you're not gonna like it.
And that's fine.
Punani? Is that a
that resonated with me? I feel you, sweetie.
Is Nani a play on Punani? Like when with the Jamaican dudes we talking?
Nani is more than just good coochie. Nani is you got good coochie, you got the spirit, you got the energy.
It's like aura. It's aura.
Aura about yourself.
Aura.
So the coochie got aura.
Nani,
you just know you got that Nani. Like
what videos I really
I'm
like.
cool, Sage.
Hey, sure, Sage.
Sage said, "I'm sorry, I don't have that Nani."
We talking about that Nani. It's every day on social media.
He said, "I don't have it." The videos I really like.
It's the same as having Riz for men.
I got that. That's so funny.
I'll let y'all have it. Okay, I need to get hip.
The videos that I really liked out of this list was Ariana Grande, The Boy Is Mine. That whole Catwoman type play, like I'm sticking into this band house, like the way it was set up. I like that. Victoria Monet with All Right.
Yeah,
she did.
Oh my God.
She did.
That's a music video.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
That's a music video.
You have none. You have none of above. We know that.
The rest of these. Sabrina Carpenter's videos didn't make too much sense to me. Please, Please, Please made sense. Espresso didn't make sense. But when you watch Espresso and Please, Please, Please together, you see the story that she's trying to tell. But I just don't. It was that first video. Alter Ego is hilarious because why is Doechii and JT in the middle of the swamp?
Yeah, and that's why I like it.
That is hilarious. The video for Alter Ego, so the way it starts, we out here in the swamp. Because ain't no laws, we can do whatever we want.
Right, that's exactly what they did.
That's exactly what they did. The Nasty video didn't make sense to me.
I like the Nasty video. I don't know if y'all peep, but Tinashe gave Sonya Blade. Y'all didn't peep that?
I didn't see that.
I didn't get Sonya Blade.
Y'all didn't peep Sonya Blade with the big ass star on her shirt, the whole glove. That's Sonya Blade. Like, that's Sonya Blade.
Okay, I missed it. I'm sorry, I missed.
Hold on, no, I'm gonna verify. I'm gonna support King as a
Go look at her video. Big gay Sonya Blade. Like I was like, okay.
Kehlani After Hours is just a big party, but in my
head, I see why you say that. I see why you say that.
Sonya Blade was on her mood board for that music video, and the whole military drone aspect of it gave Sonya Blade. Like she was out there fighting drones and military style with gloves.
Looking at it that way, I get it. But I have a thing about, I guess when the music doesn't match the music video,
it doesn't at all.
When it doesn't connect, Because why are we out in the desert? Why are these drones looking for you?
Why she spinning her booty in a circle with this dude in a tank top in the desert?
When I saw the drones, when I saw the drones tracking her, I was like, oh, okay, this is the person that's gonna match her freak. They're drones. And I was like, okay, where is he?
You released another video where the person that matched her freak was herself.
Was herself?
Herself in the video and stuff.
So everybody just beating they meat this season? Like, is that what they doing?
Oh my God!
She said she the only one that match her own freak. So how she match her own? How you match your own freak? How you match your own freak, King? How you match your own freak?
She said she her own downstairs DJ.
You come tell me how you match your own freak. Someone else a DJ.
We're losing the plot. Which one of these videos y'all like for real?
I'll say I like the alter ego. I like All Right. I like Nani, and
I like the concept behind Boa.
Yeah, I like Megan Thee Stallion's videos too.
The concept behind Boa was nice. The way that they did, like, it reminded me of how Ron explained Sword Art Online to me. Like, if you die in the game, you die in real life, and that's how she set it up. And the Tekken cosplay, Christy from Tekken, I was like, okay.
Yeah. Honestly, that's the biggest thing I appreciate about Meg right now is the way she's integrating anime into everything. Like, that's what keeps her unique for me.
After Hours was just a big party in a music video, but that was fair because when I hear the song in my head, I just think big party, and that's all that was.
My face, Antoine. Don't look all at my face.
Antoine had to drink some water on that. Woo, child.
That's not true, Sage. They were
so you being a freaky frog for Meg. I stood for Chloe, Antoine. If you stand with Meg, I feel it.
They were well put together videos, beautifully done. That's all I
what he just said.
Beautiful gown.
I
like the second half of the Boy Bye video when she was in that white dress and then playing the piano and Chloe's playing the piano and stuff. I was like, I like this part. I like the sideways videos because I like the way it looked like an old like camcorder recorded video, and then I thought she was gonna do the same thing for OK, and it didn't turn out that way. Not them sheets was well put together. I have to stop.
Cracked up all night, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
She made a video for the Jeezy remix, King.
I want to go watch that.
It reminds me of like the old music videos when they have to make a music video for the remix, and we all dressed, we color coordinate. And we in there. It's a remix. That's what it gave. And I like that. That Justin Timberlake video, there's something wrong with that man.
I think Justin is trying to get relevant again, and I'm not mad at him for trying, but
so the way the video plays out, he's walking inside of this club, he's doing his dancing and stuff, and the whole time I'm like, okay, this gives Justin Timberlake. But at the other same time, I was like, you're old as hell. Like every time I look at Justin Timberlake, he's old. Mm-hmm. Then he starts dancing to this girl, and then everybody started turning into demons and stuff. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Then it's blood. They dance with blood all over their body, and I was like, this is weird. I was like, this is weird.
He took influence from Lil Nas X. Lil Nas danced on the devil. Justin Timberlake is the devil when it comes to the women.
Well, if this album has proven anything, I'm not looking forward to anything else from Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
This has ruined the tour, not him getting the DUI. He has ruined the tour.
Justin Timberlake should do a legacy tour. Don't play the new stuff, just do the old stuff. You know what? Do it in partnership with somebody. Have somebody else there. I don't know who.
He got to get Timberland. That's how it's gonna sell. It has to be JT and Timberland, and that's how it's gonna sell.
That'll be perfect.
And they bring out Nelly Furtado. They bring out that's how they're gonna sell. That's how they're gonna sell.
That's what we would want for you.
Bring T.I. out for that one song and then send him back immediately.
Yeah.
Do not let him stay. Do not pass go. Do not collect.
What's wrong with T.I.? What's wrong with T.I.? What's wrong with T.I.?
That's just
off topic.
Yeah.
Not part of the plot. Not part of the plot. But did anybody have anything else to say about these music videos?
I did not.
Right. All right. Well, that's the end of Hit Stop, everybody. I apologize for the long episode. We had a lot of things to talk about. We talked about everything that's been going down in music since January 2024. Like I mentioned before, as we keep doing these episodes, our agenda will be much shorter. But thanks to everybody who stayed online, who listened, participated in the comments. Shout out to the Dark Sage. Shout out to Tevin. Shout out to Ralph.
Shout out to y'all.
No, not no shout out to Tevin. He called Chloe mid. Nah, get out of here.
I'm giving him a shout out because he responded. He communicated with us. But our plan is to do this monthly. Sage, I'm call him Shade. Our plan is to do this monthly. So, at the end of July, or maybe since this episode came in July, it might be like the first week of August or something. We'll have the next episode with everything music-wise that happened from this day until we do the episode. While we forgot. I didn't forget your name. It's just the way it came out my mouth.
Fake.
Wasn't right. But as you guys noticed, we talked about a lot of music. We talked about a lot of our music interests. Make sure you check out our seasonal music playlist. We have two. We have our winter music playlist, and we just dropped our spring music playlist back in May. So if you want to get some of the albums that we talked about in the mob review, some of them that we mentioned in the non-mob review section, some of those songs from those albums are on our playlist. So if you want to check those out before you dive into the full album, please do so. We'll also be making a playlist for this Hit Stop episode. So all of the songs and the albums that we talked about, as well as the audio version of this episode, will be available sometime soon. We'll let you know. Be on the lookout. But with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and shut this down. So thank you, Ryan, Antoine, and King for joining me on another episode of the Blerd Mob Podcast. Make sure you check us out on our social media platforms. We're on Instagram at the Blerd Mob Pod. We're on Twitter at the Blerd Mob. And we're on Facebook and TikTok at the Blerd Mob Podcast. If you just now hopped in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and hit those bell notifications for future upload. And if you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. And make sure you check out our previously released episodes on our link tree at linktr.ee/the Blerd Mob Pod releases. Check out our recently released episode 46, our mob review for X-Men 97. Our recently released mob reviews, live streams, and everything is on that link tree. So make sure you check it out. Got a couple more comments. Sage says he wants the 5-man squad next time. Well, we'll get Ralph in here. We gonna try to get Ralph in here.
He be acting bougie.
We got some mob reviews coming up. As you guys know, Demon Slayer Season 4 has ended. Kaiju number 8 Season 1 has ended. So we're going to be doing mob reviews for that. And we're getting ready to record the next episode. So make sure you follow us on our social media platforms so you can know when those episodes drop and what to expect from us going forward. And with all that being said, this is the mob checking out. Peace.
Hands up. If you loving where you at, stand 10 toes down. Sure, they ain't no looking mad. You can let them haters hate when they asking where I'm smiling. I just tell them life's great, like gravy. If you loving where you at, stand 10 toes down. Sure, they ain't no looking